The Layer's a hard place to live. Real hard. Ain't no soft landing nowhere in here. Smiling at you like it already know your name, already in the room when you walk in. That's the slings and arrows, you don't hear them fly, you just feel that sting and wonder where it came from. Whole layer wrapped in dark mystery. Old magic in the walls. Wizards whispering deals they don't keep. Dragons watching from the shadows, counting bodies like loose change. Succubus love looks sweet at first, then you wake up lighter than you went to sleep. Heart tax, soul pawn. It's war out here. Quiet war. Betrayal wears silk and smile real nice. Same cats break bread with you. Be the one selling your name 2 streets over. This whole thing a stone cold trip, baby. No fair fights, no refunds. So whatever shield you walk around with, it better be battle tested. Not shiny. Not shiny. Not fresh out the armory, I'm talking chipped paint. Bent edges. Blood you couldn't wash off even if you tried. Cause the Layer don't care how fly you look in your armor. They care what's still holding when the smoke drifts off. If you still here tomorrow, still breathing, still standing on your square, then yeah, you's a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
The Night's Layer.
There's always some kind of technical issue. Hello, Almanize. Hello, Zoomer. Hello, TBE Trucking. It was a Diana something there at first, but I guess that disappeared. It was also a little Maxer. What happened to them? Let me look over here and make sure we actually got it fixed. Yeah, I can see the bubble moving now. But Diana, whatever her name is, hello, and Lil Maxer, hello, and TB Trucking and Zoomer and Almanize. Now we got the mic working. Let's get the camera back on. And let's get to it. Let's get to it. Mic issues, I fixed them. We want to start off with Mr. Fantastic. Shirdy Mac. Shirdy Blue Mac. Let's get to it. Let's go. Do. Okay. We want to full screen this. And listen.
Gift for you today, man. We are joined by Pastor James David Manning. Sir, how you doing?
Do you know who Pastor James David Manning is? He's the one with that famous clip. You niggas is crazy. You never built nothing. The black man has a child complex. He's a little boy.
I'm doing just fine. How about you do, Mr. Fantastic?
I cannot complain. So I greatly appreciate you for gracing the platform and giving us some time out of your day. So you speak out, and one of the very few that will speak out. And I'll get to. I'm gonna save the black community for the back end, but the LGBT alternative lifestyle promotion and community. How much damage do you see that doing to society as a whole, but then to the black community specifically?
I believe that it has a larger and more powerful grip on American society than does the Republican or the Democrat Party, or both of those parties combined rather. I believe that it has become guiding spirit of what's happening in America today. LGBTQ organizational mafia, as I call them, are an extraordinarily powerful group. And here in New York City, you can't breathe if you're not accepting of homosexuality.
Great harsh criticisms, some would say, right, for the black community.
Yeah.
When Pastor Manning asks, "What's wrong with you?" how far does that go? What all does that encompass?
It encompasses his entire historical perspective and his respect for the word of God. I mean, are you crazy enough to defy God's word? I mean, what the hell's wrong with you? There it is. You are crazy enough to defy God's word. I mean, who the hell do you think you are? And then not only that, you're defying it just for sex. You're defying it for doing, I mean, if you want to have sex, knock yourself out. Go ahead. But you don't have to defy God's word. I mean, who the hell? There got to be something wrong with you to do that. I mean, and that's I hope that gives you some sort of an answer. But that's how deep it goes.
Okay, great. So, what changes does the black community need to make? And I've heard you have harsh criticisms or
it ain't no limit. It ain't no limit. I'm sure this is going to be a lengthy. Hello to Hakan. What's going on? Willing to win. This is going to be a lengthy conversation.
More direct criticisms for the man. What does the black man need to improve on for the black community to get to where we need to be or to be more successful? Matter of fact, hold on, let me retract that question. Are you familiar with Dr. Claude Anderson?
No, I'm not, but that don't mean nothing.
Okay. Well, anyway, he has this thing that what he done and he put together. He was an economist, right? And he said, if the black community continues to go on the way that it's going, economically, politically, family structure, sex, and all these different things, so on and so, by the year 2053, the black community will be a permanent underclass, right? Pretty much, vast majority of us will be poor and dependent upon the government, all those different things. In Pastor Manning's opinion, what changes does the black man need to make? And then after you get the black man, we'll jump over to the black woman.
Well, first of all, I think we're a permanent, we are indeed a pointed out underclass at present, but that's another argument. For the black man to, whatever changes are structural, spiritually, we need to understand how he got off perhaps a productive, God glorifying, family building track back in the 1960s. And he has continued to go in the wrong direction for 70 years now. He is so far away from his roots of what he used to be in the 1900s, 1910, 1920, 1930, when they were building colleges and universities and banks, and when Harlem was Harlem, and when churches were churches, and when families were families, and when every black family had 90% of them had a black father in that home at night, and smelling his Alka-Velva shaving lotion on the dresser. That was 90%. Today, 90% of the homes don't have a father. Black homes don't have fathers in the home. So I think my answer is this, is that we got off on the wrong track in the 1970s. And as time passes, we've gotten further and further away from what we were at one time as a noble, though segregated and though just 100 years or so out of slavery, we were still a productive people and a people of recognition globally. We're no longer near that anymore. So in terms of what the black man must do, it's very intricate because he is it's
very intricate. And that's how they do it. You evidently are doing the right thing and you evidently know what to do. And you also have access to people that can be beneficial and helpful to the community. But most of these people, I don't know about Pastor Manning, I don't know about Mr. Fantastic, ain't doing shit. I'll go to this church said they're going to do something. How much money they want? Okay, I like the pastor. I'm going to get a pastor $50,000. We don't know what that pastor finna do with that money. Depending on what pastor, we don't know what that pastor's finna do with that money. Again, only thing I know about Pastor Manning is that viral clip of him saying you niggas is crazy. But we got a lot of prosperity preachers that's putting smut on his name if he's a good one. And no matter how intricate it is, send the information. Please teach me to fish instead of giving me a fish. I want to go fishing. What James Brown say? I don't want nobody to give me nothing. Open up the door. I'll get it myself.
Like we're living on, or black people are living on, they just moved to the planet, to the moon or some planet where they really don't understand the mores. They don't understand the structure. They don't understand the life-giving, sustaining ways in which you are to live on another planet. We are so far away from understanding that. And this is a critical issue. Black folk just don't understand the world right now. They don't. You're talking about somebody that's your age, 40-some years of age. I'm not criticizing you. You've asked me a question.
What's going on, Savage? And he letting you answer it. And even if you criticize me, get it off. If you have something of importance to say, just say it. It doesn't matter if my feelings get hurt. I might need to shut up, listen to it, rewind it, listen to it again, shut up, listen to it again until it gets to my thick fucking skull that shit is wrong. And what's the calm, respectful, mannered way to get back on the right track? Because some of this shit I be listening to, I'll be like, fuck you from the gate. Like, I don't care where I'm at. When I hear the man and the man and the man, but we not gender banging, I'm like, cut it the fuck out. We're doing something. Black people, man, woman, and child are doing something. Is that something that we're doing beneficial to black men, black women, and black children? Because if it's not, then you're just doing some selfish shit for yourself.
But you have no idea of what our roots were. And when white folk look at you and they see you, they understand, perhaps not you particularly, that your culture does not understand the Protestant work ethic, don't understand the commitment that one needs to have, don't understand how white America has built this nation as a great nation, why Europe used to be a great nation, why Europe. Now listen.
What's going on, Deucey? What's going on, Gold Roger? Please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have not subscribed to the channel, there's a super chat, a super thanks, and a hype button. Share the video, hype the video. Thank you.
This very carefully. Why Europe, going back 200, 300, 400 years ago, were able to get in boats and sail to the dark continent of Africa, what it was called 2 generations ago, and colonize black people. I mean, you have to think about it for just a second. Here was a society of white people so advanced in technology and understanding that they could get on a boat and go to the Congo and take over that village, take over that complete nation, set up a government that made that the people in the Congo subservient to them. You got to understand there was a different principle of
Shout out to Leopold.
Understanding economics, a different principle of health, military warfare, structure, manufacturing, and systems that white people employed. But we were able, through slavery, been able to acquire some of those techniques and some of those ideologies. And when we were released as slaves, we weren't released penniless, jobless, or
and this is a good discussion to have right now, because we have Gold Roger in the chat saying stuff that goes against TOS. Listen, we on the white man's internet. They don't like them terms you're using right there. Do we have any moderators? We got Almanize if she's still there. We have Savage if he's still there. But I don't think, where is this person at? Let me see. This person is talking to me from the vertical side. Yeah, from the vertical side. So y'all can't get him. I have to go over there and get him. Let's acknowledge the people that make the night. Stay on these YouTube streets when people be like, you need a break. You need a break, pussy, not me.
Got me a couple of dollars. Guess what I'm gonna do?
Wait, what happened? See StreamYard? Let me see. Let me see. Can I see the bubble? Okay, I can see the bubble. I played the clip.
Got me a couple of dollars. Guess what I'm gonna do?
Shout out to the good brother Living Humbly. Got an amazing intro over there at the Drip Nation for some support. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's get back to fantastic. Yeah, man. I'm losing everything. I'm just trying, I had to figure out how to, reestablish myself and get back into society, because I don't think you playing the game and till you start owning some property, having a trust, all that other stuff. You're not even in the game. You invisible. I can't help nobody being broke. And now I'm a broke person. I used to always quote that statement from Reverend Knight. The best thing I can do for poor people is not be one of them. And now I'm one of them. I gotta find my way back.
Without any kinds of abilities of economics, understand. We understood banking. We understood building Morehouse and Howard University and Tuskegee Institute. We understood those things. So, bam, we came out of slavery and then became very powerful. The Ku Klux Klan was organized because blacks were becoming so politically and economically strong. White men thought that blacks may one day colonize them. But we don't have none of that now. The niggas in your age category, and again, I'm not putting you down, but anybody under the age of 70 years of age, they don't.
The niggles. I'm not putting you down. Your age group, though. The niggles. We don't have no problem with shitting on each other. We don't. I've been watching these food challenges lately, and you know, they have like black people that's from Jamaica and black people that's from America, and they had like an oxtail cook-off. And the way these church people and other folks talk about other black folks is crazy to me. All we doing is eating oxtails. We have to give a person a personal attack because the oxtails don't got no Scotch bonnet in it. It don't got, because it don't got no good gravy. My goodness. Woo, Pastor Manning said, you niggles.
Know a damn thing about life. I mean, you got these listless ass, weak ass black men who don't know how to pull piss out of a boot. I mean, they're nothing more than pussies out there.
Whoa. Hey, Oak Street Bella. Whoa, these piss po weak niggas don't know how to pour piss out of a boot. You just tilt it over. Man, this is another thing that we got. We got so many black folks that want to delineate and shit on black folks. I'm from the Dominican Republic. I'm from Jamaica. I'm from. Okay, cool. Why are you saying filthy black Americans? We all got some kind of way to shit on each other. I go over there and I did it in a minute, but I used to go over there and listen to Tariq talk to Africans and other people. You Americans been in America all this time. You don't have shit. And I'm like, damn, y'all feel like that? They do a nigga ain't shit history lesson on a motherfucker like Pastor Manning is doing right now.
I mean, it is a scream. But if you don't know what I've just said in a real way, and you're not willing to accept it, it's harder. You think it's the white man holding you down. They ain't holding you down.
Oh, no. Oh damn, Pop out. I gotta go to Fantastic Channel and get. I thought you had more than that. Let's go back though. Pop Out TV is outside. Listen, I did that old report about the 70s. Them dudes coming back from the war on drugs, taking methadone. They was fried. A lot of them. I showed you all the dudes that was trying to be pimps. I showed you all the dudes that had multiple women. I guess they wasn't pimps. They was like Max or gigolos or whatever else. The cats that went and took the welfare money to gamble with it and lost all the money. Hey man, it's what we doing to each other. At the end of the day, yeah, the white man, but at the end of the day, is what we doing to each other. We can't even live together. I told you at some point, I invited a whole gang of folks was like, can we rent the front house? I'm like, I want to rent rooms. And we all family. Do you mind living with our cousin? I don't fuck with him. This is family. No, we can't live together. Okay. If you can't live around your own family, I don't know what to say. You got it. But yeah, we need to straighten up, including me. I done fucked up too. I don't ever point my finger when I know 3 pointing back at me, including me. Now let's move from that over to this. Some more fucking up. This right now is, I think he calls himself center of the world. They call him Royce. We've been hearing this little thing go back and forth with him and LA Project. LA Project merely was saying when I was on Drip Channel, I just want you to leave me alone. I just want you to leave me alone. So now the person she said that to is now on this channel, which is DJ Wish Doctor channel, talking about LA Project. And his thing with Witch Doctor, and I don't understand this in the space. Why? Because before I even get to this, why? Because somebody's being civil with a woman, that makes them a simp and a bitch ass nigga. You niggas hate women so much that if a person is being civil, like Oak Street Bella came into the chat. I speak to everybody that come into the chat, men and women. When I go on panels, I say hello to all the party people. Why? Because we've been around here 4 years now. We know each other's names. We didn't interact it. You niggas that just hate women, though, it throws me off. It's confusing to me. Especially women that I think are nice. I haven't seen LA Project just cuss him up. She didn't even cuss you out, Royce. She said, please leave me alone. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. I don't want to. She said it in the nicest fucking way you could possibly say it. Now, there are some women here that will cuss your ass out and give you the business, but I never seen her do it. But let's listen to this.
First, I thought he was kind of like a black dove. Sometimes black dove know what she be doing, but sometimes you could tell that she lacks certain social awareness. Ain't no way nobody.
So you saying they on the spectrum? Let me see. It just sounds crazy as fuck to me. Spectrum or no, it sounds stalkerish. It sounds crazy as shit. But we're about to hear it in a moment. I think you got enough of a clip here to hear it.
Like punishment that bad and embarrassment, you know what I'm saying? I work with some special needs people too, you know what I mean? And a lot of them lack social awareness. No, for real. Like they would say shit that we socially would be taboo for us to talk. They would just say it and they just inappropriate. It's just them, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I follow you.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see. That's Respect the Moolah. Let me see. Will it act right this time? I got this one for Ash.
Thank you for the money, cheese, fatty the dough. Gouda, scratch, Skrilla, paper.
Shiesty Avenger Ashton with the $2 ball said, have you ate today, brother? What's going on in here? Yes, I had a delicious Applewood smoked turkey sandwich with aged sharp cheddar and pepper jack cheese, Dijon mixed with brown mustard and Mayo. What's going on, Truth? Or Imago Day?
You were trying to give him grace. I get it. I
I
get
was
it.
trying to give him grit. Look, he's right here, right now. Rice M.
Yo,
You know
Oh,
what I'm
that's
saying?
him.
what's good? What's
What's
good?
Hey,
good?
Roy.
You want to have a real conversation, or you just want to spread your little narrative?
We could have any type of conversation. What you
Damn,
talking
he
about?
ready to go. What the hell?
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm
Well,
ready to
first
go
off,
too.
let's get to it. Let's get to what really happened.
What is that powder substance on your face?
When I first saw, I couldn't see it as good as I see it now. Anytime you do that kind of work, because I've done that. I did every part of the house. I did all of it. Sheetrock, all of it. Anytime you can't finish your job, go home and wash the sheetrock from your eyebrows and your eyelid and your nose and face, you pissed off. Wash your face before you get on camera. You leaving a job and heard something said about you, and here we go. It's up and it's stuck.
It's called sheetrock.
Oh, okay. You at work.
Work.
Okay.
Just got off work. Yeah, I ain't had no Wi-Fi, so I had to come home right quick. But yeah, if the chick never called me a stalker, I would never want to speak. She would never have to speak to me ever again. I gave her
But why did she call you a stalker?
because
She begged him to leave her alone, and he's yet to do that. That motherfucker got angry. Ashton got to get the same. Thank you.
Thank you for the money, cheese, fatty the dough. Gouda, scratch, Skrilla, paper.
Shiesty the Avenger Ashton with the $5 ball said, all you had to say was sardines. I ain't need that long lie. Okay, I like sardines too. You mean sardines in the can? I like those too. You mean oysters in the can? I like those too. I like the tiny oysters. I eat that kind of shit. You listen, I eat hog head cheese. I like the red kind. I eat chitlins. I'm not embarrassed about it. That's slave food. You ain't said shit, Ashton. I eat pussy too. Well, you don't necessarily chew and eat, but you understand what I'm saying. You know, you got to make them loud sounds and mess with the head. You got to make them loud slurping sounds. You got to do all that kind of shit while you're down there. And try to look her in the eye, bite her on the inner thigh. Not hard bite, violent, a little nibble, respectfully.
because I hurt her feelings at something I did. Like y'all always trying to, even you always trying to humble me. It's you got the same energy as her. Y'all like the same person. Y'all always trying to do y'all little passive aggressive little slick shit. And so during her passive aggressive little slick shit, I said something that hurt her feelings clearly, and then she just called me a stalker. That's what really happened.
Royce, did she ever tell you to leave her alone? Did she ever say?
I don't play that dumb shit, lying on me and shit.
She calmly asked him to please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. And that was like offensive. Listen, as a man, just growing up through life, through your teenagers and whatever else, you got to learn to accept rejection and not even be upset about it. I've been rejected when I was younger. And I still was cool with the person. If they felt uncomfortable, I try to avoid them and all of that other shit because it just ain't that deep. All them women got a pussy. All of them. If this one is like not feeling me, okay, cool. They say it's somebody for everybody. You just got to accept who that somebody is for you. Maybe she won't be a 10. Maybe she won't be a 7. Nigga, water seeks its own level. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to, nigga. The fuck?
So that's the reason why I've been talking to her ever since she called me a stalker. Before
Did she
called me
ever
a
tell
sucker,
you to leave her alone, Royce? Did she ever tell you to leave her alone?
No.
Really?
She never tell you to leave her alone.
No.
Not
She said it on Drip Channel. I was there, and she said it in the nicest way. What's going on, Gurkha Legend? Then what's a trip is he popped up on Creative Channel last night, and they didn't trip with him. They brought him on up. He's up there with Chocolate and Creative. He don't know how to read the room. If now see that right there, that's a hell of a bag to put on a motherfucker. Stalker and creepy and all, and motherfuckers. Yesterday, Shanika said I was a pervert. What's pervertish about me? What's the pervert part? Explain it slowly so I can remember. What's perverted about a heterosexual man flirting with a woman? Any woman, whoever the fuck the woman is. Now, I'm not, they say I'm the AB of YouTube. How? I'm not grabbing women. I'm not saying I need to wake up with you in the morning. I'm not saying if you're not cool with me, kick this bitch off the panel. AB be like, oh, the bitch ain't gonna give me no pussy. Get this bitch up out of here. You ain't never seen me freak out on somebody because they rejected me. I just go, oh, okay. And then I got women I think I'm cool with on here that end up checking me. Like, I like Sexy Red, but every now and then she be trying to check me for something. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but shout out to Sexy Red. Who else be doing that shit? Chocolate. I like Chocolate. I always like Chocolate, but she be trying to check me every night. Oh, I've been on here with nice. I know his antics. What the fuck are those? I never really flirted with Chocolate like that. But what the Chocolate looked like my sister to me, like a light-skinned version of my sister to me. My sister's name was June. Rest in peace. She reminded me of my sister June. I really don't mess with people that look like my relatives. And just listening to her talk and how she poking me, it's just like my sister June. I like Chocolate, but not like that. So what you mean you know my antics? You was over here saying some wild shit, and I was like, damn. And my memory is still working. Then when I remind you of the shit you say to me, you somehow blow over that and go into some other shit. I'm like, how am I harassing somebody who talked about ripping the pants off of me? She said, I never said that. I said, you didn't? Then she oh, okay, I remember. Then how am I harassing? See, that's what I'm saying. You got to be specific when I don't give a fuck how drunk I get. Tell me where I'm sexually harassing somebody. Like a lot of people in the space. We've been around each other for a minute. Most of y'all got introduced, or I got introduced to y'all through Fatty. Most of y'all. I know y'all from the Black House, from Fight Club. And I think I'm cool with y'all. I'm not trying to go overboard. But sometimes I'll be bored. I might say something goofy, but it don't sound like no Adrian Broner shit. You got a whole show one night. It's supposed to be a sex show and how to, keep it lit and all this other bullshit. How can you have a sex show and then say something sexual in nature? It's creepy if you don't like the nigga. That's when you can call somebody when you don't like the nigga. Oh yeah, that's creepy. But if it was the nigga you like, it's sexy. But I ain't seen nobody over here throwing themselves at me. And I don't see myself throwing myself at people. I just see people playing characters that, how y'all going for that? Grown ass woman, got babies and everything else, sounding like a little child. Y'all going for that goof ass shit? That's a grown ass woman. She better act like it, especially in these YouTube streets. That grown woman said, please leave me alone and just respect her wishes. She don't owe you shit. Not to even be nice. Because but I understand where she's coming from. She think you off. So she don't want to come at you crazy. Because I know a few people, like, bitch ass nigga, I told your bitch ass to leave me the fuck alone. Stay the fuck away from me. I'm waiting for that episode to happen. And I don't owe you shit, nigga. No apologies, no inflection, tone, none of that. I don't owe you nothing. I'm waiting for that to come. Because all I've seen her do is be calm, mild, or is she talking shit to you somewhere else and then she get on the camera and she talk nice? Because I ain't never seen her be nasty to you. So for you to be upset like this, why? And then you go to a whole nother platform where I don't think she was there this night, and then tell DJ Wish Doctor, you act just like the bitch. Nigga, you create narratives like the bitch. Y'all two the same. That's crazy to say to somebody.
Even recently.
I mean, if you call me if you lie on my name, I ain't gonna leave you alone until you stop lying on my name. What the fuck? She need to leave me alone. Stop
She's
lying
saying
on
in
my
the
name.
chat right now she wants you to
other
leave her
niggas
alone.
lie on my name.
She's saying in the chat that she wants you to leave her alone. I
No.
thought when I
So again, now she's there. She ain't jump up on the panel and holler at him, cuss him out. Look, and she even in the chat is saying it nicely. I want you to leave me alone. She didn't say, bitch ass nigga, stop fucking with me. She's being very respectful. And you can't get it for some reason. Now you're going to attack her and attack Wish Doctor?
Take down the videos calling me a stalker and admit that you lied, dumbass.
Look at this. I messaged you instead of doing a show and making a spectacle. I thought you told me that you're not gonna address her, do no streams about her, none of that shit. And you still doing it.
I emailed you when she first started acting weird. If you don't.
Wow. This is too much. What's going on, Tony Golden? Yeah. That's it. Just leave her alone. It's a bunch of women on YouTube. Leave that lady alone. She in the chat saying leave her alone. Y'all done email and text and did all this shit back and forth and you still don't get it?
Remember that before she even called me a stalker, like a month before she called me a stalker, I told you she was acting weird and I'm trying to figure out why. And I wanted you to talk to her to figure it out. You said you can't control what she responds to or not. So I was just trying to get her.
And I told you to let her be, and you and her just don't have no communication. And you said you was gonna just leave her be.
Yeah, but she was still agreeing to do a collaboration with me at that point in time.
The collaboration is 2 years ago. I don't know what's going on inside his mind where he conflating times. She said the collaboration conversation was about 2 years ago, and it was about her talking to some other group of people, and it didn't pan out 2 years ago. And since then, she's been like, fuck that. I don't want to have nothing to do with none of this. And she don't owe you no explanation. If she don't want to do it, she don't want to do it. And how do you know she don't want to do it? Because she's not doing it. It been people on here that did some shit like that to me. I just ignore it. Keep on pushing. I thought somebody was real cool with me and they asked me to do some music for them, and they had me do a bunch of redos and didn't pay me. So after I did all the redos, I was like, well, send me this amount of money because this is taking too much time and you're not being very specific in what it is that you're talking about. Then when we finally got down to it, I said, okay. And then I didn't get the money for a couple of days. You know what I did? I didn't bring it up on YouTube. I just said in my head, oh yeah, we ain't cool like that. I can't send nobody nothing for free. We ain't cool like that. I did it again though with somebody. I sent them over something. I told them to send me some money. They was like, well, I said, yeah. But now I'm doing more than whatever. So send me over money for and listen, the shit I do don't be costing no money. Not really. Thank you for the people who have supported and, bought my product, but I'm trying to give you a quality product. I'm not trying to gyp you. But the more specificity that you give me, the better the product comes out because it's being shaped specifically for you. And if you go listen to all of them, they're all completely different. They're not even the same genres of music. I done bluegrass. I done the New Orleans bounce music for Bomb. I done gospel for Mo Love. I do all kind of music. The more specificity you give me, or I shape something for you, like the Raw B song. I just made the Raw B song just from our interactions on here. And shout out to her. But yeah, if these women don't want to be bothered, leave them a fuck alone. If I don't see somebody on the panel for a minute, I may be concerned. I might hit them up and be like, hey, you cool? Cool. Nothing other than that, though. And they've done it with me. They don't see me for a minute. I don't know why not. But if they're, yeah, I remember I had that car in my house and I had no power. So they didn't see me for a minute. So a bunch of people text me. Thank you to them people for being concerned. But no, you got to be able to read the room. She don't mess with you, dog.
And that was the reason. I was just trying to tell her to stop agreeing to just tell me she don't want to do the collaboration. And then we have no dealings, and then she good.
She don't have to tell you shit. She not doing it. Again, read the room. Hello, Arum Adaptus. I guess that's how you say that. Hello, Deborah Leonelli. She got to tell me in the manner in which I want her to talk to me. That's crazy. If she just say, fuck you, nigga, would you be cool then?
She never would tell me that she don't want to stop dealing with doing the collaboration. That's all I wanted her to do. That's what I was.
She said it on Drip Channel that day. I was either watching or on the panel. She said that to you specifically. She told the whole story, the whole timeline. 2 years ago, she was supposed to do this collaboration with some group of people that you were supposed to be connecting her with. It never panned out. She said on Drip Show, she just want to be left alone. She said on this show, in that chat he just pulled up, she just want to be left alone. What more do you need than that? Leave her alone. And I'm sure Drip don't want to hear this bullshit either. So leave him alone. Leave people alone. Go to the people where you're welcomed, not tolerated.
Contacting her to get her yes or no.
But
you can see it clearly. You can see it clearly typed in many chats when I was asking her that.
But if she called you a stalker, why would you want to work with her if it bothers you?
That's what I'm saying.
No, she didn't call me a stalker yet. That y'all keep listening to these dumbass lies that everybody says.
So what did you do to make her call you a stalker? You're saying you hurt her feelings, but that's kind of vague. I don't understand.
I mean, she always gender banging, and I'm tired of the dumbass gender banging she be doing. She's annoying. She's irritating. So I got irritated with her.
She's irritating.
I don't know what the fuck I said.
If she's irritating and annoying, I don't want to talk to people that's irritating and annoying. Again, way back in the day, Granville say don't block nobody. So I don't block people, but I will ignore your ass. I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to block Vic. I like Vic, but I can't talk to Vic for too long because he'll make a point 3 times and then he start repeating himself. Do you hear yourself talking? We hear you. We understand you. And even though I like Izzy too, but Izzy is long-winded as fuck. And then it's wait, while I say this long-winded shit, I'll be like, damn, this is hard. What I'm going to say is going to be very brief and specifically to the point. Knight, what do you think about that? I think a lot of people need to go home and check their motherfucking self no matter what the topic is. Are you comfortable with the person that you look at in the mirror? And if you aren't, start working on yourself. If you just work on yourself, you won't have time to stalk no fucking body.
I just know
So,
how she
let me
be.
ask you this.
I know
If she was,
that.
wait a minute. If she's irritating, why keep pursuing the work with her, to deal with her, to be in her chat?
No. I wasn't the way that I responded in the chat was very calm. If you ever see me speak to her, I'm always very polite and respectful when I'm speaking to her. But that doesn't mean she's gonna interpret it that way. So I might respond in a little bit of assertiveness, and even though I'm still simping when I'm speaking to her, but I might get a little bit of a backbone and show her that I'm not a dumbass and she can't just run over me. And then next thing you know, I hear her saying shit that sound like she throwing.
How show her you not a dumbass and that she can't just run over you? What? I remember coming out of La Crista's. It's a soul food restaurant, and it's on San Pablo. On San Pablo, they have a few parking meters, but it's rarely any space on San Pablo for me to park in front of La Crista. So you have to park around the corner. I remember coming out of La Crista's, and it's really tight parking. And I was finna drive out. And this white woman came flying around the corner. And I said, could you give me 1 minute so I could drive out of here? She just looked at me and started backing her car right into the front of my car to parallel park. And I said, okay, well, fuck it. Okay. Then after she did that shit, when she couldn't just be patient, let me start my car and drive off, she stood and looked at me. Now, again, I have great patience. Understand it. But that was somebody being a fucking asshole. You gonna look at me to see if I can get out of this tight ass spot you just created for me to get out of? I hope you don't hit my car. If you wouldn't have got in front of me, I definitely wouldn't hit the motherfucker. But why would you make it tight as fucking possible when you knew that's what you were doing? And then stand there, I guess you would stand there to see if I was gonna hit your car. And then what True say, we hate each other. I don't like motherfuckers who just is fucking annoying. But what can you do about it? I remember when I used to live in my old house, we had, you know, the thugs who mama lived in the end of the dead end would come over there just fucking with people. I'm gonna walk in your yard on your property and drink water out of the water thing. Your mama is 2 houses down. You can't go in the house and drink some water? No, just fucking with people. They just want to make you beat them down to the white meat. You probably have to knock a motherfucker off. Why? Because they begging to die. Why are you fucking with people?
Subliminals and trying to describe me indirectly.
You see, this what I'm saying. Come on,
are you speaking to me? I'd be like, are you speaking to me? And I could tell that she was speaking to me because the way she'll start changing the tone of her voice after I say that. Like it'd be like little weird shit that she do.
Look at this. Look at Rice. Wait a minute. Most of the stuff that you saying, right? That sounds like speculation. Respectfully, it don't sound like nothing we could like prove. Like how do you?
Not only does it sound like speculation, he make it seem like they're in a relationship. She can't play with me like that. This is a parasocial, right? Isn't this what parasocial is? You think you know this person because you didn't seen them online and whatever else.
But how do you know what she's? But how do you know what she's thinking?
No
bro, we see you. We see you in the chat. We see you in the chat. Look at this.
In the chat.
Let me do this, and I'll unmute you. I don't like talking the same time with people, right? We see you in the chat, and we see her saying, leave her be," and you still don't want to leave her be. So now the stalker shit is believable now. You know what I'm saying?
And if I can add, Doc.
She already called me a stalker. That's at that point. If I leave her be or not, I'm just telling her to stop calling.
This is 2 years later. She said she wasn't calling you a stalker at first. She at first was saying the same thing she's saying right now, which is leave me alone. We're supposed to do this collaboration together. Leave me alone. Well, why are you acting funny now? Leave me alone. She just keep repeating, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. And you won't do it. What else does she owe you other than to ask you nicely to leave her the fuck alone? That's it. It ain't that complicated. I was at one of my cousin's birthday parties. In fact, the party was full of just all my family for the most part, and then some of their friends. And the girl came up to me talking about why I came sitting at some table. And I'm just, I'm not really thinking about it none at all. So I'm still laughing and joking and saying, blah, 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 blah. And then a younger girl came over too, and then she gonna say, these old niggas and I just laughed and got up and went out the back. Then I didn't say anything about it. I went home that night. I came back out the next day. I'm at my aunt's house. Now we ain't at the party no more. And then the girl comes out trying to apologize to me at my aunt's house because she's at my aunt's house. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't tripping off of her. I don't really care. Whatever. You did what you did. I just want to apologize. No, that's who you really are because you didn't know who I was. Then I come to talk to my cousin and it was like, why you didn't tell us that bitch was talking crazy to you? I said, what you talking about? At my birthday party. I said, I wasn't tripping off of it. You can't let people get away with that. And then I got these people that's war hawks. They just want to just give us any inkling, an inch of a clue that a motherfucker they said was both of them bitches was disrespectful. And that's they friends they were saying was bitches. So when I hear all this stuff about, respecting it, when your friends say, and y'all casually call each other bitches, and when you're talking to me about it, you say, yeah, leave that woman alone, leave that little girl alone. I'm not tripping off that shit. I'm a whole married man. I don't know what the fuck she was talking about, but whatever. No, because we know you wasn't trying to flirt or do nothing like that. But why was he even talking to you? I said, because I was sitting at the table they decided to sit at. I don't know. To this day, I don't know. But it's a bunch of motherfuckers in these YouTube streets like that too. They just want to make you a red pill or a manosphere. They just want to come up and cuss you out and do all of this shit. And even with that, I've had that happen. I don't even remember the names of some of the motherfuckers who did that because I don't care. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. But I'm not finna go look for them everywhere to cuss them out on the panel or cuss them out in the chat. I don't even remember who all it was because I didn't give a fuck when they said it in the moment. But I remember they said it. I remember they did it.
Calling me a stalker and take down the videos calling me a stalker and admit that you lied. That's it.
Go ahead, so I don't think he understands.
Yeah, I've noticed it. In fact, I was
wait a minute, somebody else got something to add. I got you.
Pause this. Let me pause this. Let's give some respect and appreciation to the bread.
Got me a couple of dollars. Guess what I'm gonna do?
Shout out to Rapid One Fitness with the €5 or pounds. I forget. 3 laughing emojis. And then to be honest with you, it's dudes like him that justify the shit that the women be saying. This month, respectfully, Royce, when you do that shit, you make us all look bad. You put a battery in a broad back to say, I'm like you. How? When? Where? And listen, respectfully, ain't no pussy or woman or whatever it is that's got you stuck on her worth it.
I'm about to unmute you. Go ahead, also.
Yeah. I have noticed that LA Project will appear in certain chats, and so will Royce. I have noticed that in many different channels, and it's almost like they're talking to each other, but they're not saying, really trying to talk to each other. It is.
Hey, she's been very consistent and very specific. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. And he's saying all kind of shit. She thinks she can play with me like this. She thinks she need to do this, and she don't owe you that. And you not making it no better by continuing to do this.
At the same place, it don't be no stalkers. What the hell?
But
also, Rice, you did call yourself a stalker too, and shows what the Ung be streaming. He said bandits.
Yeah, and that's what type of shit that somebody with her like with her type of nefarious mind would take.
When shows what the
nefarious mind, Ung be streaming. Spent $1.99. Said bandits in the daytime. That's what's up.
Streaming, he said bandits.
Yeah, and that's what type of shit that somebody with her like with her type of nefarious mind would take that and be like, everybody's gonna believe it if I call him a stalker, because I already.
We're literally looking at you not leaving her the fuck alone. She ain't said nothing to Fish. She said leave her alone, leave her alone, leave her alone. Then she said a year into it, she started responding on panels. A year into it. She's saying this year number 2.
Y'all see the pattern of his talking? Do y'all see how he's talking and he's obsessing, like pushing forward aggressively,
yeah,
and he's not processing? Like it's the same thing going on in his mind.
He's saying that he know her. Oh, I know how she is. And it's like, bro, we all online. We don't know each other, how each other is like that. That is crazy.
Y'all bad at reading people horribly. But
what?
Okay, well check this out.
Right. You bad at reading people.
Wait. We're bad at reading people? There's nothing to read when somebody says, leave me alone. I really get away from ladies. I was talking to her one time and she said, I really kind of like you, whatever else. Maybe we can be friends. I said, that's the friend zone. She said, what you mean by that? I've told you my intentions and what I want. So no, I don't want to be friends if that's not going to happen. And I don't want to be around you when you already know what I want. But I appreciate having a conversation with you. I never talk to that person again. Then one woman rejected me. I said, okay, cool. She said, are you serious? Because I don't want to hurt your feelings. I said, no, I'm cool. She said, I wish more people would be like you. Because I guess she rejects people a lot. I don't know.
People, you can't read when you're giving unwanted attention, bro. I told
her when she was giving me the unwanted attention that she don't have to deal with me, and you can see it in that Discord. Y'all always try to go to comments that make it look like I'm crazy on purpose. I don't know why y'all gotta lie if she's not lying. Why y'all gotta?
Who is y'all? We're just observing it. Who is the y'all? We're just listening to what you're saying, and we're listening to what she's saying. She's saying this collaboration was supposed to happen 2 years ago. And you still talking about a collaboration 2 years later? That sounds off. But who is the y'all? It's not like we the LA Project team. We just listening from the outside looking in.
I can tell you how to, Royce, I can tell you how to solve it. Royce, can you listen for a second? Can you hear me for a second?
What's up?
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I have been stalked and I've been given undesired attention before. I don't like it. It feels bad. Do you hear me? It feels bad. It feels creepy. So if you and somebody have a conflict, listen, I know, but I'm telling you for a fact,
right now.
I want you to know that everybody who has that experience feels
Just the
bad.
person that-
See, you
this
can't
is the
listen.
person-
You can't listen.
person-
Right,
And that's why
Let
you
me-
can't
let me do
stop.
this.
I don't
Simon, not you
know
right
you.
now. Don't your input is not needed right now, Simon. If you could hold on for a little bit.
So what I'm telling you, Royce, is it feels bad. I was trying to use myself as an example to let you know firsthand that it doesn't feel good. Royce, you got to hear that. It doesn't, it's uncomfortable. Listen, it's uncomfortable.
I'm not a stalker, so I don't care.
I'm just telling you, unwanted attention is uncomfortable. So what I'm saying to you, how do you stop?
I'm the person who address people who harass women. I'm not the person who harass women.
Okay, so what I'm telling you how you stop is this. This is how you stop. Don't say the person's name. Okay, that's where you begin.
Spider, go in on the LA project. I was the only one.
Don't
who stood
say
on
the
being-
person's name.
Wait a minute.
Avoid the person.
Hold up.
He can't be talked to.
Wait a minute. We could hit Fighter up right now. I told Fighter to chill, bro. Like, what are you talking about? I actually went up to his panel and told him to chill, and he actually told me that he's gonna chill. Like, what is you talking about?
That was after he
the
already.
thing about
cooked
it, I'm
ass.
not. Look at this.
He
The
already
thing
cooked
about it.
ass at that point.
And look at, bro. I
And
can't
he told
stop
the
the
truth
man
about
from
her
doing.
dumb ass.
I can't stop him from doing what he already done. You know what I'm saying? But listen to this. The thing about y'all niggas, bro. Y'all be trying to put on y'all cape. I'm talking. I muted you.
He
I'm
lying on
talking.
her.
I'm talking.
On
I'm
that.
talking.
You won't speak
I'm about to drop you if you keep on muting yourself, because I didn't really care if you say your piece
got
or
no
not.
bitch.
I don't care if you say your piece or not. You know what I'm saying? You want to put on your cape and try to win cool points off of women.
To be honest with you right now, even though Witch Doctor is a man, this activity that you're doing right now, where you keep on muting yourself, you want to get your point across, you want to tell Witch Doctor whatever else, this is the same behavior that you given to her, you given to Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor just trying to have a conversation with you, and you're not getting it at all. In fact, you went up there trying to like shit on him. You think just like the bitch. You do just like that. Y'all on the same. Who is y'all? DJ Wish, but let's continue.
You know what I'm saying? You trying to save women for your nefarious reasons. You know what I mean? This is why you can't even notice when you is the one being the villain to the woman. No, like you ain't even seen that shit. This lady just tell you something, and you took it personal, and you ain't even understood what she's saying. If somebody don't want your attention, why you giving them your attention, bro? That's a waste of fucking energy.
I didn't do that.
You
That's
are
what I'm
right
saying.
now. You literally are right now. You did on the post. You know what I'm saying?
Who did I give my attention to? What are you talking about?
Bro, you giving unwanted attention. You tag all of these women. All of these women. Bro, all of these women that sent me the screenshot of you tagging people in shit.
That was a bunch of dudes too. And clearly the LA
Right.
Project is giving you some pussy, huh? She got you wrapped around her finger.
DJ, he gone. DJ, he gone.
Hey, Witch Doctor. I know this
is what I'm saying. Look
Look at him. Look at him, y'all. Look at him. Sniper Truth. What it do? Like, comment, and subscribe, please. Like the video, the stream. Comment on the video, the stream. What's going on, Gas Mask? Share. Hit the hype button. Hype me up. Share the video. Share the video. We got super thanks. We got super chats. We got Cash App. We got PayPal. And we got Venmo. He said she must be giving you some pussy. And look at the smile on his face.
Wait, let me say this. There's a difference. Wait, there's a difference between me and this nigga, right? That's your problem. You trying to save bitches to get some pussy. That's your problem. You trying to do something. Look, I hit you up behind the scene and tell you to chill. I didn't do it for no cool pints in front of I'm not you niggas, bro. I don't gotta do that shit, bro. I don't gotta do that shit to get no type of favors. That's y'all niggas looking for cookies and shit, bro. Weird ass.
I don't need nothing. I just need you to not call me a stalker. That's all I need.
Look, bro, you just need what you need is to not be thirsty. Look, you need to take your meds and not be fucking thirsty.
If she called you a stalker, you would have went in on her ass. And
if she called me a stalker, I would refrain. If she called me a stalker, I would refrain from giving her attention so I don't look pressed.
Right.
Like I'm no fucking stalker.
I'm talking about
yeah, like the predator term that Shanika said about me. Predator is a crazy ass term because I don't think it's no children in this space. And before I do every one of my videos, I say not for children. I think most of these people in this space is at least 30 and up. Creative Solution is a baby. That's a grown fucking woman. Y'all be doing that shit though. She got to be 35, right? Something like that in there. How's that a fucking baby? How old is your daughter? My daughter's a grown fucking woman. My daughter's 34. If a 50-year-old man was talking to my daughter and my daughter entertained it, I wouldn't think nothing of it. Why? Because she's 34. Now, if a 50-year-old man was talking to my 24-year-old, I wouldn't like that so much, but still she grown. I would have a discussion with my daughter. What is it about that 50-year-old man out there? But my 34-year-old, I shut the fuck up. That's a grown-ass woman. When you're 24, you ain't even lived life. You ain't done shit. And I think young people should be with young people. But you're not no young people when you 35 and up.
Everybody believed it. If everybody in this space believed it and start acting and start treating you.
Oh, yes. And it's the first of the month. So them royalty spots are wide open. It's the first of the month. The king this month. Dun, 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 dun. What do I got for that? I need to get a drum roll on the soundboard. The king this month is Rude Imp. Rude Imp is the king of the lair this month, y'all. So I don't know what Rude gonna do, but he the king this month. He gave me the money last month, but it wasn't enough to take the old king down because it's double to take down royalty. So the king is gone this month. The new king, since he gave me the bread last month, is Rude Imp.
Dropping you off panels, doing weird shit.
You the one that went up on Sharon panel and said that.
And that's the other thing. Y'all got to get undetached from this YouTube shit. How is dropping you off a panel weird shit? When I get dropped off a panel, I don't trip. When somebody spend a bounty on me, I'm happy that my fellow content creator made some money. Then I be hearing like JP go to people panel and say, I made you all that money yesterday. Why don't you wooty woo? Now, don't get me wrong. If you one of them dudes that really get bread over here, you keep getting dropped. If I make 200 or something like that, I'm finna shoot you a couple dollars for sure. Cause I don't just like the things that when I be going back and forth with JP, I don't dislike JP. I just think he just slow or something. I don't know what's going on with him. That whole I'm white and all the other shit he be doing, it's just weird to me. But I'm not like, I hate that nigga. I want to do this. No. But what I won't allow him to do is come over here and try to dominate the channel. Because what he'll do is he'll go to your channel if you don't get him under control and just take your shit over. He act like he, somewhat know how to handle himself when you're on Witch Doctor panel. But everywhere else, woo, it's up and it's stuck.
You the one that went up on Sharon panel and said you's a stalker. Nigga, you the one that went up on Sharon panel and called yourself a stalker.
No emotional control when
You went up on Sharon panel and called yourself a stalker. Instead of having the floor to clear your name, you decide to lean into the stalker shit. You's a dumbass, bro.
Nobody was
Bro.
y'all was going too far with it. Everybody wanted to believe this shit because y'all some fucking haters.
And the abuse of the word hater. Hate what, bruh? Hey, Shiesty Bomb. Because y'all some fucking haters. Who is the y'all? So she ain't cool and they a bunch of haters. So why do you want to be around somebody that ain't cool and lies and a bunch of haters? Why would you want to be around that?
Nigga, I didn't know what to believe as yet. Look, I didn't look. The fucked up thing is, I didn't even know what to believe as yet. This is why I let the nigga back on the panel. He told me he got mental issues and all that shit. I didn't know what. I didn't even know what to believe. But this confirms this shit, nigga. You got issues, bro. Like, gonna get some fucking help, bro.
Nigga, you said I stalked a lady in real life.
Royce, he gave you grace. He gave you a lot of grace. Gave you a lot of grace.
Added more to the story to make it worse.
Hey, Royce, can I ask you a question, sir? Hold on. Hey, y'all, please.
Bro, you lack social. Look, you lack social awareness, bro. You lack social awareness, buddy.
Hey, Royce, can I please ask you a question? Royce,
y'all just be doing the
Royce, let me ask you a question, sir.
Y'all sensationalize shit and y'all just run with it because y'all some little guy.
And I don't know why y'all calling him sir. Why are you calling him sir? Now I do call people sir, but not when they're doing this.
You like a female, bro.
Hey, Royce, can I ask you a question?
You like a fan girl that can't take. Wait a minute. Calm down.
Okay.
This nigga is a fan girl that can't look. You's a fan girl that can't take a hint, nigga.
Bro,
you's a fan girl, bro. Get an autograph and move along, nigga. Get an autograph.
Get an autograph and move along. Just because you wrapped your legs around Chris Brown and held him by the back of his neck and y'all simulated sex, pay that $1,500 and agitate the motherfucking gravel. Ain't no mystery. Love don't live here anymore. Yeah.
And move along, nigga. Somebody calling me a stalker and I'm still pressed and running behind them and messaging them 50 times. Nigga, you too pressed.
That's why DJ Sip is so hard. That nigga be dicking her down.
Hey, Royce.
I never fucked that lady, bro. Like you was a weirdo, bro. You look like one of them niggas who lie on your wood, bro.
DJ, don't respond to that, bro.
It would bother you.
Hey, Royce.
Like a stalker when you make them arguments, bro.
And let me ask Royce a question. I'm not trying to start, and I want to talk to you man to man, Royce, or at least ask you a question for real. I don't even know what's going on. I'm on the outside looking in, but let me just ask you this one question. Could you possibly, man to man, for the grace of a woman, because we're supposed to be men, we're supposed to be stoic. So with that being said, is there any way possible in your heart and on your side, no matter what happened in the past, for you to stop doing what you're doing? And I guarantee you it will stop on the other end. We can't control what happened in the past. We can't. It's done. But as of right now, whatever today's date is, man to man, I'm asking you, is it possible on your end to stop doing what you're doing? Be stoic and let that shit go. Because I guarantee you she's going to let it go. Is that possible, sir?
I'll tell you your answer, bro. I know exactly what your answer is going to be.
Okay, let's please let him answer it. I want to ask him. I want to see what he's going to say. He's going to determine it all.
He dropped down.
Okay. But okay.
He was frozen the whole time you was talking.
Oh, okay.
Bro, this
Hopefully
man, look, this nigga don't got social awareness, bro. That's dangerous, bro. You suppose socially, we humans, we social creatures, we mingle with each other. You supposed to be able to tell when it's unwanted attention, bro. It's like if you got a dog that ain't socialized and you take them to the park and they up and out of dog faces, them niggas gonna bite you, bro. You gotta understand that's not how you move. You gotta respect people's shit, bro. It's like it's weird.
It becomes even crazier because then he starts to be mad at everybody else. Like, No, you believe her. You believe her.
That's what I'm saying.
No, her, bro. I'm going
He
off
and bro, and if he listened, bro, niggas could actually show him how to move to help himself from not doing dumb shit like this, bro. He's up here. Go ahead, Otis.
I'm all for what Otis was saying.
Otis, he's back for you to say something.
Otis was talking some sense.
Okay,
DJ ain't come at me like that. DJ came disrespectful.
Man, yo, shut the fuck up and listen. You just want to hear shit.
Bro, you a female, bro.
Nigga,
You a gossip girl.
Nigga, I could tell that you was a kid.
Damn. How long? Listen, let me see. 24 out of the 24. Where do we start? Let's see. We start at 2 minutes in. So 16 and a half minutes, he was trying to have a discussion with you. And you didn't call him acting like a woman, thinking just like the woman. Now you call him a gossip girl. He being very patient with you.
Bro, you want to hear what you want to hear. Sometimes you got to hear shit that's uncomfortable, nigga.
I ain't gonna hear no fucking lies, nigga, about my
you
character.
Got no discipline, bro. You don't got no discipline, bro. You got no
to let y'all little gossip girls lie on me? No.
Go ahead, Otis. Go ahead, Otis.
Everybody telling you to leave it alone because none of us want to hear about it no more, right? It ain't like people saying you lying and believe you. Nah, you're actually giving the argument more life.
No. Let me tell y'all what's happening.
Exactly.
Let me tell y'all what happens.
We know
the women. No, you don't. Let me tell you what happened because you're not me. When I speak to women that previously, before she started calling me a stalker, they don't respond to me, or they act weird when I talk to them now. So a lot of women, they real standoffish in the chat or on the panels, and on panels when I go on certain panels, I'm already
because of this, brother. Because of this. They see you saying it's the witch doctor. They see you won't leave her alone. It's because of your public perception. You couldn't even go home and wash the sheetrock off your face before you jumped on a panel to argue. That's weird. I've done sheetrock. It's blocking your nose up. It's all in your eyebrows. It's all in your eyelashes. It's all in your beard. It got to be irritating your skin. You couldn't go home and wash the sheetrock off of your face first because you wanted to get on a panel and call DJ Witch Doctor a woman, a gossip girl, and talk shit about a woman that's been saying, she said 2 years. Day after day after day after day after day after day after day, you just keep showing up.
Blocked on them, or right. they people just start acting weird when I get on the panel. So right. So all of that bullshit. And then Drip blocked me. That was my dude. Drip blocked me. She was jealous of my relationship with Drip,
go, bro.
So
because you won't let go. You keep
so far.
No. Listen to. Let me see
so
the
far
Otis.
You ain't saying nothing.
Listing everything on Depop was so easy. I just snapped a photo and Depop did.
No part that you played was wrong. So far as everybody.
Stop lying on me, and then I can tell you what I did wrong. All right. First off, what I did wrong was.
Hell no.
I knew I was dealing.
How long you had to think about it? What I did wrong was. Our good brother, the Ashy Salamander, has made it into the building. Our good brother, the Ashy Salamander, has made it into the Night's Lair chat. What's going on, Smitty? Our good brother, the Ashy Salamander, has made it into the chat, y'all. Let's give Seymour Sachs I don't know why you want to see more sex. A round of applause, audience. See more sex is in the building. That's see more sex, Smitty. You think you look like that, Smitty? That's the ashy salamander. See more sex. He told me I done fucked up now. He finna go get on me. Ooh, what's that look like? I'm scared.
Hold on. Stop trying to jump in and do y'all little weird shit. All right. I knew I was dealing with a certain type of woman who was very, very prone to
Let me help you out. You say what I did wrong is. What I did wrong is. Let's start with that. What I did wrong is.
Hold on.
Yeah, he's about to go.
I was mean to her. I was mean to her, and y'all keep trying to act like I sent her 200 messages in one day when really it happened over a year. I know it's plenty of people y'all got in back and forth with.
Oh yeah, I have never gotten into nothing with nobody on YouTube that went on for a year. Never, ever, 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 ever. It went on for the moment that it went on, and then we moved forward. Then I'll be having to think in my brain, what exactly did they say or do? And if you have to say, what exactly did they say or do? Maybe you should not act like y'all got a beef. I do listen, for example, it's probably been a year since then when the whole book a session, I was tired because I guess I'd been drinking too much. I was just worn out that day. And I was like, damn, I thought I was being supportive of the show and da-da-da-da-da. And then I had a show made about me being a liar. But there's no proof of me lying. I think people lie when they're scared or when they're trying to like save somebody's feelings. Like if I'm with a woman that's fat, because I like kind of chubby women. I like a little porker, me personally. Or what you would say is thick. Not obesity. Not big. Not somebody got a wrestler keep their leg up. Not that kind of thing. But, you know, thick woman. Thick thighs, thick calves, big breastises. I can't see arguing with nobody. She said 2 years, though. 2 years you've been doing this shit? No matter how much I like all what I just said, I haven't messed with no woman. I've been abstinent since October 13th, 2018. Ain't that crazy? This is like 8 years later. 8 years later, I've been poisoned because I was into a woman talking about just messing with a man destroys you. I haven't destroyed a woman in 8 years. And here's a woman that's rejecting you and you can't leave her alone for 2 years? Like I'd be on Drip Channel, be like, you drying up the room. But I'm not trying to make the room wet. My wife used to touch my face and say, baby, that beard is giving homelessness. Cut that shit down. She like, you know, she never really liked the long beard. Cut it down, cut it down. So I used to cut it really short often. I'm thinking about cutting it again short. Stalking somebody, following somebody for 2 years that you don't like, that is telling you they don't like you, make it make sense. Now you attacking the whole YouTube because of what you doing publicly to this woman. I'm gonna go after Wish Doctor. Who I'm finna pop up on panels to see if somebody try to treat me weird, so I can nut up on them.
In text messages, we y'all done sent over 200 messages in over a year and some change.
Yo,
so
just hear what
y'all
I'm
stalking
saying,
too
right?
if I'm stalking.
Just hear what I'm
If
saying.
I'm stalking for sending her 200 messages, people that y'all take over 200 messages to, y'all stalking too. In a year.
Hey, shout out Pop Out. Let me get on here and give him a better intro than that one where I said, "What up, shout out." My God. Shout out Pop Out TV. Salute, brother. Hello, Mariah. Yeah, you niggas is weird, man. Y'all making us all look bad with this dumb shit. Would it help if somebody said, please leave that woman alone?
For some change amount of time.
Listen to what I'm telling you. This bro to bro.
Y'all trying to make this shit salacious and make it sound sensational.
Yo, bro, this
Bro,
black
you
man,
making
this
this
family,
shit
right?
sensational.
You just called this man a gossip girl and said he thinks just like the woman. And you got a deep philosophical perspective on who this woman is that you only know from YouTube. I don't know shit about nobody on YouTube. I don't know what you niggas do outside of this damn box. I know who I see trying to be cool. And then I know the people who's on here playing the YouTube game. One part of the YouTube game is telling a nigga his channel ain't shit. That's JP thing. Yeah, you niggas' channels ain't shit. And now you trying to say that this man is having sex with this woman. How did you come up with that one? What is going on through your mind? Like when I was younger, I used to actually hang out with women that I wasn't sleeping with, and it was just cool. And I wasn't even thinking about sleeping with women. Why? I had a fucking mother and sisters and aunties and cousins. It's all women that have explained to me in clear detail, don't creep people out. And I used to be like, I guess so. Why? Because I'm 6'2". So I look like a grown-ass man when I was a kid. A little peach fuzz on my lip. So I always was like civil to every human being around, old people, young people, men and women. I speak to everyone because I was taught, keep your head up, put your shoulders back, and speak to people. When you give a person a handshake, grab their full hand, little firm, not squeezing, and shake and look them directly in their eyes. So I say hello to everyone, even the gangsters. When I go to like that liquor store right there on 90th, right next to apartment C, and they be all in front of the store, I be like, what's up, bro? What's happening, partner? What's up, big dog? And I just walk through that crowd because they blocking you from getting into the store. I don't know none of them people. What's that other thing right there in front of the Dragon spot? Food King or Food Co or whatever that thing is. I be damn near. My cousin used to come out the house and they be like, I told you yesterday them niggas was tripping. Oh yeah, I heard you. I thought that meant you just don't want me to be around you. He said, what? I said, I thought you meant that you just don't want me to be around you. What? Why do you mean by that? I'm not gonna stop coming to see my fucking auntie. Now while she alive. Ain't no fucking way. I don't give a fuck who over here feel whatever kind of fucking way. But you're not at, yeah, I know I'm not at her house. I'm coming here to get my motherfucking hot fries, my hog head cheese, my taka vodka, and my orange juice, and some wraps for this weed. And I'm finna go around that motherfucking corner, and I'll stay away from you because you worried about these motherfucking niggas, and, you know, do my thing. Rest in peace to my cousin that told me that. He gone. But yeah, I'm at the burrito truck, sitting in my car waiting for them to finish my burrito. The burrito truck is right there. Then once I get through getting my burrito, I'm going in there to get me some fucking hot fries. Taka vodka or taka gin. That's the cheapest shit you can get. And a fucking little orange juice. All right, I'm just letting you know, cause I'm not. Hey, man, my auntie live around there. My cousin live around there. I was born at Children's Hospital in North Oakland. My earliest memories, we lived on 73rd and Fresno Street. I live very close to that right now. 3 blocks away. I'm not on Fresno. My mother and my wife is two of the toughest people I know. Tougher than a lot of you niggas. I said, I'm not finna live my life like that. I don't give a fuck if these motherfuckers can kill me. I'm going to live life. I'm going to the clubs. I'm going to the parks. I'm going to all of the shit. That's my mama and my wife. I'm like, you on 7th Street, moms? I don't care. Come get me at the club. I'm a little tipsy. So I got to go to 7th Street in the wee hours of the night. I don't know how old I was back then. I was probably 16 or something like that. To go get my mama. And I'm coming.
But no. Let Otis repeat what he was saying when I had left, because he sounded like he was saying some shit that makes sense.
He was saying if you just stop, right?
Listen, with all due respect, I can speak for myself. With all due respect.
Yeah,
I can speak for myself with all due respect. Hey, Slow Sharp is more hilarious than Shannon Sharp. Shout out to Otis. Slow Sharp is way more entertaining than Shannon Sharp. Shout out to NPC. I remember on Bancroft and that liquor store Wi-Fi. Hey, man. Yeah, man. That's Oakland, though. Like, so you know Oakland. So in front of Eastmont Mall, right on Bancroft, is Burger King. They be crowded around that motherfucker. You going through the drive-thru, it's going to be 30, 40 motherfuckers out there. I don't know none of them. But I'm still going to get my damn Burger King. I don't know about that, Kills. What's going on, Kills? Kills is another stalker. Let's put a jacket on Kills. He's a stalker of men.
He said the first time.
Okay, I got you. What I was
Blade, Otis, you got the blades.
Okay. Got you.
Let's
get serious for. I would like to get serious for a minute because this is a serious situation. But all due respect, I just want to say this real quick. Like I was saying, Royce, is there any way possible? Because the past is the past. I don't care who started it. That's irrelevant. The genie is out the bottle. That's fine. But my question is there any way possible on your end? Because men are supposed to be stoic and we're supposed to lead. So is there any way possible you could stop doing what you're doing, whatever they perceive it is? Could you honestly stop?
I want to know what cruel motherfucker, what cruel, CRUEL motherfucker bought Kills a membership. See how y'all do me? So when I do the member only screens, shout out to the shout outs. That's the shit Stanley used to do. We finna wrap this up though.
And I can guarantee you that she's going to stop if she hasn't already. I believe she has, but that's neither here or there. The question is, as of right now, whatever today's date is, will you be willing to stop at this moment? And I guarantee you it will never come up again. Now, I can't control what the other people in the chat going to say because the chat is the chat. We both can agree on that.
Yeah, just leave her alone and move on. Just leave respectfully. Just leave her alone and move on. The minute you move on, the jacket will fall away. Just leave her alone and move on. What's going on, Mark Chapman? Yeah, Burger King is in the middle. Where's McDonald's by East Mall? I ain't been there in a minute. Because we used to always go to the side show at the mall. You either going to be on the Bancroft side or the MacArthur side, but the side show is going to be determined by when the police come. Because when the police come on MacArthur, they're just going to go down to Bancroft. When they come down to Bancroft, they're going to go down to Sally Andrew. When they go down to Sally Andrew, they're probably going to try to pop back up on Bancroft. That's why when I be hearing about the youngsters doing the side show now, side show is at least a 20-year tradition, at least. But let's move forward. Let's move forward. Shout out to Royce. Royce, I hope you get over that and stop thinking that everybody is against you. We just saying how it looks. Everybody's not against you. I'm not supporting no fucking stalker shit and no weirdo shit. And it just looks bad. So if I was you, I would just stop doing it because the aesthetics. Now let's move forward. Oh, yeah, when I saw LA, I said I was going to drop this link. I'm going to have to ignore a few people today because I see the weirdos who made it into the building. I've been watching you. I think I want to know you. Living humbly with the $9.99, man. I'm here for the bullshit. Salute to all the pimps, Pimp Nation in this bit. Let's get that up on the.
Yes, sir. Shout out to that boy Living Humbly in Jurassic Park. God damn. Shout out to my boy Living Humbly. Appreciate you, Brody. Just because you.
What up, Reese?
Did we get another donation earlier? Okay, so just because Living Humbly, we just need 9 more donations and get through. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to y'all. Who else came in? Well, I might have been playing that shit. Takes Red say she be right back. I'm driving, Drip. I gotta focus, man. I got you, little baby. I got you, little baby. Didn't know that. Damn, Dr. Quantum. Yeah, GP. Shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, GP was in that thing. GP, are you with me? Yo, that boy was in that thing. He was in that thing, man. Oh, God, no. That's a bit to the key. He was Shadow. What up, brother? In the motherfucking building, my brother. Hey, man, me and Shadow got work. Boy, I'm talking about it. Man, see, ain't too many Negroes come with this type of just creativity that just get me excited. You know what I'm saying? Like when I do these intros, it's a few that might tell me some shit. Other than that, I'm doing them off the rip. This nigga Shadow got some motherfucking work for Drip. I'm talking about, Lord Jesus, I'm gonna have to work overtime. And I'm with the bullshit too, because I'm gonna fuck it up. That's an honor. For me, that's an honor, bro. Real shit. That's an honor, bro. I fuck with it. And shout out to hold on, you say happy birthday, wife, living humbly. I think you might have been trying to put somebody else's name on there, Kojak. That nigga put maybe that was for Dr. Quantum. But shout out to Toya too. It's Toya's birthday too. Happy birthday, Toya. Happy birthday, Dr. Quantum in the building. That nigga Kojak say, I ain't finna put that on the screen, Kojak. Just just take it out chat, bro. You all right. Can I delete it, Kojak? I'm gonna delete that and you just redo it. How about that? Because you definitely put
Lisa Ray will sit on any couch and tell you that she has standards, that she's not going to stress a man out by making him keep up with her lifestyle. And she means every word.
I don't want to stress you out by trying to keep up with my lifestyle that I already have and am accustomed to.
But you barely making it. What you mean? What's up, Kelvin? What's up, buddy? Oh, yeah, I spent a lot of money on you, Diamond. Oh, God.
Why? Because if I'm going to these restaurants,
I forget what dude name was that followed her to the house and said, I spent a lot of money on you. I always make sure you get home safe. Was his name Stanley? Y'all in chat, anybody in the clouds, what was dude name that followed Diamond home and said he always made sure she got home safely? Was his name Stanley?
just for lunch meetings, and it takes you your whole check to take me there. I don't want to stress you out. You cannot hang with me.
She said that out loud.
Dang.
On camera, no filter, no shame. And honestly, you have to respect the honesty, even when the delivery is a little jarring. Lisa Ray has never pretended to be something she isn't. She wants luxury. She wants someone who can fund it without flinching. But what happens when the man you've chosen as your sponsor decides he wants more than a business transaction? What happens when he falls all the way in love and you're already looking at the next one? That's the Gary Payton story. And it is absolutely wild from beginning to end. Now, for those who need a refresher, Gary Payton is...
Hey, I was just listening to Bomb Cherry over there. Bomb Cherry say, stop playing with these men. You keep telling them you got some pussy. You're going to have to get some pussy up. Bomb Cherry said that. Don't keep waving it in front of their face and asking for all this shit and thinking I have to get that monkey up. Bomb said that just an hour or so ago.
Come on in.
Playing, it's always a treat when players leave.
LA is in that place where the girls look so good and it don't cost that much money. Oh no, what's going on, LA?
It don't cost that much money.
Yeah, isn't it cheaper in the DR?
Nothing is cheap, sir.
I said cheaper.
It depends on what you say cheaper. You
Well,
get
when
$20.
you look at Lisa Ray talking about she got a luxury lifestyle, you got to maintain it. If it's going to cost you your whole check to take her to breakfast, you're not the right guy for her. She only fucks with kings and overlords.
The 2026 Lisa Ray or the 1995 Lisa
Well,
Ray?
the mind is still the same as Diamond from Players Club.
That's what I'm asking you.
Even though she look like Diamond Auntie right now, her mindset, this is the same thing with me too. I used to be a beautiful young man. So I keep forgetting I'm this old fat dude sitting in the living room in my wheelchair. So when I talk to women, I still got the confidence of the young me.
It's different though.
It is different. It's a whole lot.
It's a difference. Yeah,
I'm not gonna be creepy like Royce and stalk a bitch. I'm gonna say my shit. She got a funny look on her face. I'm gonna go, okay, she didn't like that. Let me leave her alone. We different. I read.
Yeah. Congratulations, getting your monetization back, sir. I'm proud of you.
Oh yeah. We do work over here. I don't know why they be thinking. I said when it happened. Oh shit, this gonna. I hate that it took 3 months though. I wanted it to happen like 1 month. I wanted to be my last time. It took 2 months. This time it took 3 months. I'm finna go over there to this Sir Knight channel. Hopefully I can do that one in 1 month. We're trying to do better. We're not trying to do worse. We need 2 monetized channels. What's the purpose of having only one? Then we're gonna mess with Kick and Twitter and IG and Facebook. We'll be taking all this shit and spreading that shit all over everywhere to get a little dribs and drabs or whatever we can get everywhere else. We'll chop up all these long ass streams. It's all the funny parts when I talk about how short you are and you cuss me out for being a fat old man and I haven't pussy for 8 years. They'll love it. It's just great content.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back into YouTube. I switched over to IG and Facebook. My company page is doing pretty well. We spreading pretty good. We got 100 followers over the past 2 days alone. And
I would just spread wherever I'm doing my most shit. I would just spread that shit other places.
The problem is with YouTube, it's funny.
You do IG, do it have any like IG symbols on it? Yeah, say I just spread that shit everywhere.
The problem is with the shit that work on IG don't work on YouTube.
Yeah, every place got their own different kind of niche and feel. So TikTok is all about short shit, right? Little dances, little short viral clips and whatever else. So they the short kings. They're like I think it used to be called Vine.
Yeah.
Because everything I see from TikTok is like them like I say, dances, people singing, people selling shit. So they had like the minute thing where they selling. Like I was gonna do drop shipping for a minute. I might end up doing all that shit. I saw some beanies that look like night helmets with the shit that come down in the front that fits, my night shit. I be looking around for shit that fits that medieval type shit, and I went over to they got Temu and whatever all the drop shipping shit is, where you get the cheap shit. So I see a lot of night type shit over there. Then I got to get the merch out. I'm pretty sure some people will buy my night hoodies, my night aprons. But we shall see. We got to do it all, man.
Yeah, you can't let none of this money go.
Send 7 seconds. Hello, Send 7 seconds. New to the audience. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. You can share it. We have super stickers. We have super chat. We have super thanks. We have Cash App. We have PayPal, and we have Venmo. My Zelle, something funny. I got to get that together. Every time I think, oh, okay, I got it together, and then somebody go, you got Apple Pay? No. They name some other, shit other than Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. They start talking about Apple Pay and other stuff. I'm like, oh, you got Stripe, you got Chime. Like,
Stripe is a good thing to have. Chime is a good thing to have. Especially if you're going to do drop shipment.
Let me see.
Come on in.
Plan, it's always a treat when players leave.
I see ADS. Is that the same Sir Lord?
Yes, Nidus. My bad about yesterday, Nidus. Maybe I overreacted to it. My bad.
No. Don't come up here stiff from the day, light skin.
Oh, his light skin. Oh, hold on. Did he tell you he about to go viral?
Who? Lord ADS?
Yeah.
What you about to go viral for, Lord ADS?
He sexually harassed this white girl in the gym, and she cussed him out in front of everybody, yelled and screamed at her, told him, no, I have a boyfriend. He fuck around be on TikTok. He trying to hide now. But we all know what it is. He came up here and told us the story.
I think Lord ADS don't understand the relationships that's been on these YouTube streets. Lord ADS, I have been here for 4 years, and most of these people I'm talking to got something, that's in their ass is itching a little bit where they want to, get off on me. But do you hear what they be saying to me, Lord ADS?
Sometimes, Nidus, I do, but not all the time.
Yesterday, Shanika called me a predator.
Wait, what?
Jokingly said I'm a predator. Is that funny?
No.
But she casually said it, and that's my thing. It's a lot of people in these YouTube streets that want to be able to punch a nigga in the face like 3 times, and then they have a Captain Sable nigga come over and make it seem like she didn't just punch a nigga in the face 3 times. Hey, that's a woman. Everybody keep your hands off each other. If I see a broad get off on a dude and he get back off, I'm gonna mind my fucking business. But literally the other day, I like chocolate. I like Shanika. I like sexy wear. I like most of these people. I don't got no smoke with them. But they casually sometime will say some wild shit about me, and I'll be like, where did that come from? And I don't think you dudes be paying attention because y'all mouth be wide open. You can't think because all your blood is in one area. But yeah, it ain't no woman. There's no women on here I want to cuss out or disrespect or violate or I don't even know what the predatory shit is.
Well, what made her say it?
I have no idea.
There had to be some conversation y'all were having.
No. I'm always respectful to Shanika. Always have been. I've never been disrespectful to Shanika.
No, I'm saying what conversation were you in the middle of? Not even being disrespectful.
Ask Lord, nothing. We were talking about Lisa Ray. She gonna do it on this show we looking at right now. She about to do it in a minute. This was the same show she said it at. And then Lord ADS came in with his cape on talking about Nightish. Come on, Lord ADS. I thought you knew me better than that. What's going on, Ryan Bardwell? Yeah, I gotta go. So Rude Imp is the king this month, y'all. Rogue Seaman. Let's see what Rude Imp do with his power. I was waiting for Ryan. Ryan was the king last month. Ryan didn't even give a suggestion. I'm trying to think of all the kings who really got like down in the dirt and really like Ruthless. When Ruthless was the king, Ruthless said, "We going to war with these niggas." I'm like, what niggas? These simp niggas, these niggas that care about. I said, oh God. I got kicked. What does that mean? Amazing. How did you get kicked? I gave you a wrench. You clearly was a king. How could you can't get kicked? Let me see. Maybe I need to give you a big wrench. How did you get kicked? Who did that? Why didn't you inform me? Hey, TMKC. Let me see. What kind of wrench do you got? Okay, let me do this. Let me upgrade Ryan to having a big wrench. Managing moderator. Please mod with your wrench. When you see people in the chat saying goofy shit, you get on them. Right now the king is Rude Imp. So to eliminate royalty, you got to pay double. But regularly it's $100. If you pay $100 now, I'll make you king next month. If you don't want to pay the $2, but yeah, it's double to get rid of royalty. I just dropped your thing so I can bring up the Ashy Salamander. Let me see. Let me figure this out right quick. We got to bring up last month's queen.
Come on in. Grand rising queen, shine like you mean. Forever may you gleam. You are everything.
And see, we have the beautiful TMKC up here. And I appreciate that TMKC came up here. TMKC, have you ever felt like I was being predatory towards you?
Predatory towards me? I'm not a kid.
That's why I don't understand what that meant. Who am I predatory towards?
You might be perverted, but not predatory.
Okay, well, let's stay right there. That's a good one too. What's perverted?
When you just bust out, start talking about people's titties or what they coochie do or they mouth do.
What did I say about your titties?
Not mine. I just heard you doing it to other people. Yeah, you haven't done it to me.
Wait. TMKC, this is what I said. I said to Rogue C one time, she has very nice breasts. I said it just like that. That's creepy.
You don't remember what you said. You was drunk. Just plead the fifth.
No, I said she had very nice breasts.
That is not how you.
Skills was all in the chat talking about that's a girl. That's a grown fucking woman. I get tired of you motherfuckers trying to make it seem like because I'm 56. Oh, any woman, she ain't 22. She's not 21. She's in her 30s at least. So it's
Well, Bill needs to drop that anyway because he likes to beg her same man for money online. He begs men for money so he can just keep his mouth shut.
Yeah, if you want to make TMKC the queen, that's only $50. Hey, CJ. But yeah, Ron, you were the king all month. You barely spoke. This month, that's all. And I just took your thing down. Let me grab it back up. The Rook was CKJ3 last month. I got to replace all these. It's a new month.
Oh yeah, you ready on the first, like cracking. No, let me stop.
Yeah. TMKC, it was the queen last month. There she go. Beautiful.
You got a queen for the whole month. Hey.
Bishop is Maurice. Maurice is pretty much permanent bishop. Just Hear Me Out is pretty much permanent bishop. Them is the two most consistent people that be over here doing it. So they ain't no point even moving them off. And this right here is Seymour Sachs. I don't know why you want to see more Sachs, but that's the Ashy Salamander right there.
Oh, he's gonna be like the dragon of the lair.
No, he's a salamander. He's beneath our feet.
But he got the thing like a dragon. You should make him the dragon of the lair.
He's a salamander.
Make him a dragon.
What's going on, Chocolate Earth Foundation? No, he can't be no dragon. We already got a dragon. Reese. You don't know Reese is the seven-headed dragon? The red seven-headed red dragon? Is Reese is a dragon and is Prime TV. Them are two dragons.
Why did Ryan even have to write that? What a bitch. Okay. Well, I just wanted to come and say hi to you, Nightish, but I'm going to go now.
Hello, TMKC. You have a wonderful Saturday morning.
Oh, it's 3 o'clock here. Yes, afternoon. But you have a good morning. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm not rude, Nightish, so I don't know what that means. I'm just asking. I don't know what you're asking. That's what I'm looking for. But rude, I gotta go find his avatar so I can make him king. And to eliminate any royalty is double. So if somebody want to take the queendom from TMKC, it's $100. But for her to be queen is $50. Let's get back to the whole show though.
One of the greatest point guards to ever play in the NBA.
And Gary, when I hear about athletes, models, bodybuilders, I was just looking at Larry Wheels, big old buff bodybuilder dude, getting breaded out from doing streaming and whatever else. So he had his.
I can't hear you, Nightish, if you're talking.
You can hear me?
Might be me.
Yeah, drop and come back. Larry Wills was disrespectful. Who was she looking at? He was somewhere. And his girl was more preoccupied with another dude right in front of his face. It was hella disrespectful. But that is what it is. Ryan, it's just 200 to take Rude Imp's spot. And I already got your avatar in the back because I just dropped it. And I would say utilize the position. You can suggest shows and all the other shit and have to figure it out. Let me see. Let me go find your avatar right quick. There goes CK. This was the gold year, the gold month. Where's all the gold stuff? That's silver. There go the queen. There go the king right there. This was you. I'm surprised you didn't see me showing this thing all last month. This was you last month. You got the Trump thing, right? Oh, you changed it. Let me go to your channel right quick. Let me see. You changed it. Oh, you just have a Trump banner now. Okay. You changed it. I think that oh shit. Well, Rude Imp ain't the king no more. Update phone. Let me do this. So I might as well put Rude Imp right back there. I mean, not Rude Imp, Ryan back there. So I already got you set up. I don't even have to do nothing. Let's just put you back in your royalty spot. The king is back. Do this. Update. Man, these for computers and phones, they got to be updated. Somebody told me you shouldn't update them often. Installing, updating. A bunch of psychological bullshit. Let me see. Let me go inside the, what's her name? Now, he didn't say nothing. Okay. Ryan is the king, so I don't have to do no work there. He's already there. There's your king. I think Simon was, why you let that white man going off last month about Ryan. But yeah, let's get back to it, y'all. Lisa Ray and Gary Payton.
10-time All-Star, Defensive Player of the Year. The man nicknamed The Glove because nobody, and we mean nobody, could get past him on the court. Off the court, though, Gary had a serious weakness, and her name was Lisa Ray McCoy. Nobody.
He was a simp, bro. That nigga was a simp, bro. That nigga was a simp, bro. For Lisa Ray, bro. I ain't mad at you, though, my nigga. What's up, Creative? What's up, pretty girl? He was a simp.
Isn't that interesting? Hey, Boxy Booty.
But that goddamn Lisa Nim. Lisa Nim. Go get Lisa Nim. Goddamn. Tell her, Kelvin, she don't like black man. Get the fuck out. Super Saiyan sim, huh, Cole? Damn.
has been completely upfront about exactly how Gary and Lisa Ray first crossed paths. But what everybody does agree on is that when they connected, it was immediate. It was intense. And, you know, it was incredibly messy from jump because Gary Payton was a married man. He and his wife, Monique, not the comedian, his wife, Monique Payton.
I'm glad you put that in the
chat. That is crazy. Rude Imp. Shout out to my nigga Rude. Rude was the damn king for just, wait a minute. This is crazy. Rude was a king for 2 hours. Shout out to Rude.
Cat, Dr. Kwame, to keep me on topic and schedule. You don't know how much that just mean to me. I swear to God. Thank you for doing that. For real, for real.
Payton had been together for years.
For real.
They had a family. They had a life built together. But none of that mattered once Gary set his eyes on Lisa Ray. According to insiders, Gary didn't just quietly slip into an affair and try to keep things discreet the way most men in his position would. No, Gary Payton went all the way in, reportedly paid all of Lisa Ray's bills, spoiled her with a white Range Rover, made it very clear to her that he was prepared to handle every single financial need she had.
Bro, all these women don't be wanting all these tangible valuables, these goddamn cars and shit. Bro, that shit don't buy you love, bro. It might get you some.
The Beatles already said that. Houdini already said that. That was John Little said, now I know what the Beatles were thinking of when they said that money can't buy you love. Why do y'all think tricking make these people be in love with you? No, you become utility. And then y'all be mad at a motherfucker that just ain't going. I'll spend time with you. That's the most valuable thing I can give you. I'll make you try to feel as special as I can make you feel if it's mutual. When I married my wife, I used to open the car doors and do all this shit, but we were out publicly. And some other women chimed in and said, girl, you got him trained. And she didn't say shit back. That shit ended there. I noticed you don't open no doors for me because when them bitches was talking stupid to me, you didn't tell them, no, my man just, respect me. He want to make me understand, blah, blah. You didn't say that. You just let them bitches say stupid shit to me. So since, to me, what that is the scene from A Bronx Tale where he tells him, you open her car door, you get her in the car, you close her door. If she don't reach across and unlock your door, that's a wrap. So if I'm doing all this chivalrous shit and then people get to make fun of me and you don't say shit, you condoning people being disrespectful to me. And that ended then. It never happened no more. No more opening doors, no more opening the car door. That was over with. But we stayed together. But yeah, that was over with. That was done. You can't let people mock me because I'm loving you.
Box. But it's not getting you no love, bro. Just because you buy a car for a woman, bro, that don't mean she love you, bro. You over there trying to make her love you. That's the problem. See, I think these niggas with this money, they be trying to make the women love them. They ain't never had no real love. So I'm going to buy the love from you. How much you going to cost? 10 bands, 20 bands?
And that's the difference. So me, I've had people that's actually liked me. They just didn't understand certain, like, I think my wife loved me. But my wife had manners and all this other stuff, and she was not, but she had some hood in her that was unnecessary. She had some hood shit about her that was unnecessary. She was explaining some shit to me about fighting one time, and she was pregnant with my oldest son at the time. I'm like, you're not finna fight no fucking body. And this is not about a fear thing. This is just about a maturity thing, growing the fuck up. You're not finna fight no fucking body. Why does that even make sense to you? And on top of that, you can't fight. She's like, what you mean? I can't. I said, no. You know how to throw punches and grab hair and do whatever else. But a lot of these motherfuckers out here is literally going to boxing classes, literally going to the gym, literally learning Muay Thai, literally learning jiu-jitsu. You gonna go out there with that street fighting shit and get your ass tore apart, round and pounded. You're not finna go out and fight with my damn baby and you. The fuck? And you never know what a stranger know. Like, I never took the karate shit seriously, but I talked to people that do karate and they showed me some shit. I never took the boxing shit seriously, but I talked to people that know the boxing, so they showed me the stances. They showed me how to hold your hand so you don't break your fucking hand. They showed you how to, throw a proper jab where you don't do this windmill shit. It's all about distance and snapping. So all that shit, right? Then I got partners that do jiu-jitsu, Krav Maga. These niggas is really, 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 they've been doing that shit since they was 6 or 7. All of them niggas could whoop my ass. They fucking professionals damn near. They never went professional, but they've been doing that shit since they was 6. They know it like the back of their fucking hand. It ain't shit for them to be then jumped on your neck, spent around and choking the shit out of you and breaking your arm. They do that shit. I would suggest that most parents send your kids and let them cry and do whatever else. Boxing and jiu-jitsu for sure. Krav Maga is cool. Muay Thai is cool. But no, boxing for sure. Jiu-jitsu for sure. Because if they get on the ground, that jiu-jitsu is going to work. See, back in my day, we was doing Greco-Roman. Greco-Roman is not jiu-jitsu. But let's listen to this man giving up all this money for a woman who just playing with you like a kitten plays with yarn. Damn, Gary.
I'm going to buy your love. I think niggas with money make women love them with their money. They buying the loyalty. They buying the goddamn love. They buying the respect. What's up, Coach Ruck in the building? You think so, Red? That's why I love Sexy Red. I love all the women that come over here. They be so open with drip. They be telling me the real deal. I be.
Hey, you know what? What's up, Romello first? You know what, Romello? Every time I got serious in any kind of school sports, I got either suspended, expelled, kicked out of school, all kind of crazy shit. Soon as I'm trying to get into football, kicked out. Soon as I'm trying, the only thing that I was in consistently, and not even consistently with that too, because I ended up, what happened? I think I got kicked out of that school too. But the thing I did the most was ROTC. Yeah, but I think you should teach your daughters and sons, take them to the damn. Well, we used to go to a dojo. Take them to the damn boxing and take them to that damn jiu-jitsu and take them to that damn range. Because it's loving, and as much as people try to make it seem like this somehow, utopia, no, it's dystopia. You got to be prepared for the fuck shit. You got to get the fear up out of you. You got to get the fear up out of you so you can live life. People be losing out on all kind of things because of the fear. What happened with me is I got burnt out and tired. I didn't want to get punched in the head no more. I didn't want to get choked no more. I didn't want to choke nobody no more. Did that shit, like I said, I'm cool. Motherfuckers don't really like fight like that no more. Motherfucker, you'll fight with motherfucker, they'll come back and shoot your ass. We trying to acknowledge. That's Romello. Let's give Romello this one.
Thank you for the money. Cheese, Betty, the dough. Buddha, scratch, Skrilla, paper.
Romello 747 with the $2 ball said, I wrestled 8 years, 2-time state champion. That's what I'm talking about. That man a professional. Even if you're doing Greco-Roman, which is kind of old, but if you doing fucking jiu-jitsu and it's over for you, buddy. And it's the crazy thing. I told you about all my partners that do all the different shit. I'll tell you this about them also. They the nicest motherfuckers you ever gonna meet. They don't never want to fight because they know they can break your fucking arm. They know they can break your leg. Quick, too. In fact, I was probably, let me see, how old was I when this happened? I was probably like 20, 21, right? Because I used to always be messing with people boxing. Some of my old partners, I don't even know how much older they was than me, but they would see me, they just tilt their head, they be like, and when I see them tilt their head, I always laugh, and then they laugh. Because when I was younger, I used to be an asshole, but I grew out of that. And sometimes they see me, we'll get through an event, get through the movies and whatever else, and they come over and roll me on my shoulder, and they go, you know what? You changed. And we always laugh and keep it pushing. And the reason I changed is because we're not kids no more. We really not kids no more. These motherfuckers really knocking down old folks, young folks. Hey, They got these switches and all this other shit out here. These motherfuckers is, you know, they little assassins and making songs about it. Yeah, Romello, in real life, I say hello to people. My family cussed me out for not saying goodbye to people. So now I say hello to people and I say goodbye to people. I don't do a whole lot of talking, and I damn sure ain't finna argue with you. I'm gonna be, while you're arguing with me, I'm gonna be going directly to my car, ignoring you, watching you to make sure you don't pull out no strap or try to throw no blows. But yeah, I'm not arguing. I'm getting the fuck on.
Yo, and do. Shout out to y'all.
Think about that for a second. This is a man actively dismantling his family for a woman who, by her own admission, was looking for someone to fund her lifestyle. And Gary walked right into that dynamic with both eyes open, writing checks and burning bridges. Now, here's where this gets even more complicated, because apparently things between Gary and Lisa Ray weren't just a quiet.
That boy, I be Wody said, Anime Mama sold her to Ike. I be goddamn. That nigga living home and say, I don't blame
wait. That's the truth, though. Annie Mae Bullock, who turned into Tina Turner, Mama did sell her to Ike for little trinkets, little rings and minks and whatever else. He could have been beating the hell out of her. And what was her mom saying? That's a good man. Why? Because he was buying her. I remember my cousin, she a girl, lived with my auntie. And dudes used to come on. My cousin, my cousin mama, my auntie, used to be running my cousin's boyfriends. I need to take me to the mall. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. And them goofies was doing it. Nightish, I need you to take me to the mall because you messed with my daughter. I'm not going to be doing that. What? I'm not doing that. I don't mess with you, ma'am. I respect you, but I'm not running you nowhere, and I ain't giving you nothing. Get it from your daughter. My mama told me I got to stop messing with you. Well, it was fun while it lasted, baby.
Somebody was the truth back then. I mean, living humbly, many probably would living humbly. I'm not going to stop you on that, brody, because you're right. You're right, brother. You're right, living humbly.
Side arrangement. They were visible enough that people around them started talking. And when the whispers got loud enough, Lisa Ray made a move that absolutely nobody expected. She went to Gary's wife. Let that sink in. Lisa Ray, the alleged side piece, walked up to Monique.
Wow, she was the side piece. Oh my God. Come on, GP. Are you with me? God.
That's demonic. What you mean, Nightish? I mean, he shouldn't have been cheating on his wife. He should always be upfront and honest with his wife. But if she was a side piece that he gave everything to, then come around and go up to that man's wife, that's demonic. No, he should not have been cheating, but you knew he had a wife. So when he didn't do something you wanted done, you went to his wife. Look at this picture right here. Gary don't look like he even really smiling.
Damn. Let's go, y'all.
Peyton, and essentially said, your husband and I have been involved. And what she likely thought was going to happen, Monique packing her bags and clearing the way, did not happen at all.
Oh, she thought she...
Oh, yes. I don't block people, but you can ban people. To block to ban someone, because I don't block people, to ban someone is the same way it is everywhere else. 500, we banning. He can't be in the chat. He can't pop up on the panel. Yes, you can ban Stanshi for 500, and we never have to see him over here no more. It's the same everywhere. I have to go against you on this one, Granville. But yes, 500, and he's blocked in the back where he can't be in the chat. He can't come to the channel. Yes, we can ban Stan She. But I don't think Stan She coming here no more. Cause listen, I love my brothers, I respect my brothers, but when your whole conversation is you're dumb, you're dumb, you're dumb, you're dumb, you're dumb. Okay, I heard you the first time. Cool. That's the way you feel. I'm okay with that. I don't want no smoke. I don't want to argue back and forth. And then you keep doing it. And then you say, I'm not going to support you financially. Okay, cool with that too. You don't have to support me financially. Then you got a wrench. And I say, okay, well, with your wrench, can you moderate? And then you tell me you're not even going to moderate. I'm mind blown by that. Well, why does Shicey Bum have a wrench? Shicey Bum, my little sister. I might bump heads with Shicey Bum, but well, as king, you can time him out for 5 minutes, then an hour, you can time him out for 5 minutes. On a panel, you can time him out for 5 minutes, then an hour, you can time him out for 5 minutes. As king, you can give suggestions for what the show will be about. If you want to talk about geopolitics, whatever that is, you can be in thumbnails. You pretty much can like say what the shows is going to be like. We always get a royalty to shows that's specifically for them, exactly the way they want it. That's the king, the bishop, the rook, the knight, whatever. You do have powers. I'm gonna write it back down again because they took the last channel. So I'll put it on the community page, all the powers that the king have. But yes, usually the king are in the intro. They was in front of Rome. But I think I don't like the Rome thing no more. I think I want to be a little bit more sinister. But you can even suggest that. Instead of Rome, where would you like to be the kingdom of? Because it's the layer. The layer can be anywhere. What kind do you want it to be? Medieval? Or do you want it to be more modern royalty? You have a lot of powers as the king. Because everybody was wearing togas and, you know, the shit you see TMKC in.
He was finna come in, battle swing, and get her up out of there. Come on, Kojak. What up, third? Kojak says, see, Lisa Ray played out of position. I totally agree, bro.
Yeah, if you the side piece, be the side piece. When you start, I practice monogamy. If I'm with you, I'm just with you. If I pick you, whatever this woman is, I'm just with you. All I ask is for reciprocity. It ain't nowhere in the world you're going to not know about my affections for you, my affinity for you, how special you are to me. Because my attitude, my wife used to be like, why ain't you? I said, baby. I remember we used to go to them street fairs, and when we walking up to me, I'd be looking at them like they shit. Why are you talking to me? I mean, I'm okay, civility. Hello, how you doing? Blah, 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 blah. But why are you doing some extra shit? If you say 2 or 3 sentences that don't sound like it's just hello, I'm going to say, my wife is right here. Because my wife and kids are always with me. It's very rare I'm going to go anywhere without my wife and kids. Very rare. In fact, whenever I used to show up to Home Depot without my wife and kids, they'd be like, People in the store would be like, where your wife and kids at? And we would laugh about it because that's how much we be together. We're going to the movies together. We're going to restaurants together. We're going to stores together. In fact, if we out, we most likely buying shit for the kids. I rarely buy shit. This shit y'all be, this hat right here, for example. This hat I bought, I believe, in 2007. If not earlier. I bought this hat when that fucking because Mac Dre had out I'm Feeling Myself. Whenever I'm Feeling Myself came out, that's when I bought this hat. This hat is falling the fuck apart. I barely buy shit. Until it falls apart, it won't be replaced. And when I replace it, it will be a hat that looks just like this one. So you won't even know it's replaced. I wear the same shit. So yes, if I'm at whatever store we buying shit for the kids or for my wife, I'm in Macy's looking at her try on Spanx. Do you like this? Do you like this? I don't like you to have none of that shit on, but if you want something that, you know, pulls you in better and whatever else, okay, I'll look. I'm gonna come. Why? You my wife.
I agree, Cole. Man, come on, y'all. You went up to the man's wife, bro, and tried to say he cheating on you, and you thought she was going.
You spoke on his name, Ryan, and he had the audacity to come over here. We can time him out right now. Moderators, time out Stanley. I don't see him. Oh, well, you the king. You can time him out.
Or no. Or no. Know your role and stay in your place, says I be Wody. Shit.
Monique wasn't going.
That's Lisa Ray, Wody. Look. Now, he go living humbly. Lisa Ray, you fucking up the side chick code. God damn. Third say, out of line. Come on, Third. You know how we rocking in that city.
Going anywhere. Now, why would Lisa Ray do something that bold? Because she had done the math. Lisa Ray knew.
Yeah, so let me explain that too. I'm gonna put that in the community page also. It's $50 for the day. If y'all want to stop somebody from being a chatter on the show, it's $50 for the day. It's $500 to get rid of them permanently. But me personally, the night, I don't block anyone. But if you are the king, the queen, the bishop, the rook, just somebody in the chat, and you want to block somebody permanently. Matter of fact, let me go look at these rules because I don't want to over because yeah, permanently is crazy. Let me see. What is Wish Doctor's thing? His No. I think it's permanently. They got to spend the money to get back. that's Sharon rule too. Sharon rule is the same thing. Hey, listen, the king don't have to time you out. Moderators, we cannot let royalty be violated. Why don't I see it out here? See it on the inside. Live chat. Here's Ryan, Shy, Steve Bomb. I don't see it out here. Let me try to go back over here again. Fan funding, top chat. I see him talking shit on the inside, but I don't see him out here. Moderator, Shiesty Bomb, anybody, do y'all see Stanley out here? Because I don't see him out here, but I see him on the inside. And the inside, he's saying, Ryan, time me out, bitch. But on the outside, I don't see that. Why I can't see it? Can y'all see him? 1, 2.
That Gary was invested in her financially, emotionally, all of it.
Yeah, she liked the attention. She liked the money. She liked all that shit. That's what she was on. She liked the money. She liked the gift. She liked the Range Rover. Everything. So get what she did. Yeah, nigga, you ain't going nowhere. I'm going to tell your wife that you fucking with me and you going to stay with me. Yeah. Think again, motherfucker. He went over there and did her thing and came right on back to this town. Goddamn, he ain't go nowhere. He ain't go nowhere. He ain't go nowhere. But you caught the bad end of the stick because you lost the deal. You fucked the bag up. You fumbled the bag, Diamond. Come on, Diamond. Come on, Diamond. Let's go.
She had seen how far he was willing to go, and so she likely calculated that if she forced Monique's hand, Gary would have to.
Hey, listen. We got to call a thing a thing. She didn't give a fuck about him. With all that he gave, let me rewind this. She didn't give a fuck about him. And nigga, if you come along to give up all your motherfucking bread, first of all, listen, I listen to India Love right now. India Love came on a post and said, you know what I don't like about a nigga? Pimp C said it too. What Pimp C said? All that pinching and bargaining. That's what India Love said. If a motherfucker give a fuck what the price is, that's not the nigga for me. Now, you know what's crazy? India Love fuck with DDG. I remember DDG was messing with a girl and he went to the Tiffany store and he told her he was going to buy something for her. Now, ain't DDG supposed to be in that bag of niggas that don't give a fuck because he got so much bread? That nigga went in that Tiffany store and said, what's the tiniest shit you got in here? Which made perfectly good sense. So he got her the tiniest little skinny bracelet, skinny than the motherfucker with the little, that looked like Lucky Charms. They was purple. And he got her the tiniest little skinny little necklace with that same little charm on it. That makes sense to me because all he doing is dating you. But DDG, you be leading with your wallet. Yeah, all you dudes as traditional dudes, shout out to y'all. But leave me the fuck alone. I'm a modern man. I'm not finna do all that suck ass, simp ass shit. For what? Do you fuck with me or not? And if I don't feel like it, keep your pussy. That's what I be loving. When a bitch go bad on me, I be like, okay. They be thinking I'm gonna be upset. No. And I'm never gonna take advantage of somebody that's loving me. But if you try to take advantage of me, I'm gonna go cold instantly. Keep your pussy. Put your fucking pants back on.
Come on, Diamond. Let's go.
She had seen how far he was willing to go, and so she likely calculated that if she forced Monique's hand, Gary would have to choose. And if Gary chose, she was confident about which way that choice would.
And you through.
What? And you through. First of all, I'm not gonna cheat on my wife. Second of all, ain't no side bitch gonna give me no ultimatum about my wife. What? That's supposed to be an instant. Bitch, know your place. I'm in the wrong for even cheating on my wife. You not finna pressure me, though. I ain't going no motherfucking where. Baby, please take me back. I'll leave this bitch alone. Why? Because the wife is actually loving him. Now, his wife don't look like Lisa Ray, but that's not no bad looking woman. But niggas in this space go, it makes sense because look at Lisa Ray. You niggas ain't shit.
Bro, live it humbly. You know who else, sisters, that y'all probably would never think of?
Let me see. My dog made it into the building.
Come on in.
Play, it's always a treat when players leave.
What up, my brother Chicagoan?
Man, shout out to my base area, my Bay Area OG from East Oakland to be exact. What's up, Nighty?
What's going on? Have you heard that story about Lisa Ray hollering at the chick that got on stage with Usher and then go along with the program?
I heard her speak about it.
Yeah.
I think I saw a snippet of her speaking about it. And Lisa Ray, man, I can't even, like, don't get me wrong, I agree with everything you were saying. I wouldn't cheat, but god damn, I'd be tempted because Lisa Ray was a bad motherfucker back in the day, boy.
So it's like contradictory because she's telling the people that's at the Usher concert to go with the program, but we looking at this information right here where she was a side piece messing with Gary Payton and then made an ultimatum to Gary Payton to choose his wife or her.
Okay, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know she was messing around with GP.
She's been side pieces to a few people is what we starting to hear right here. That's what this whole show is about. So how can you be that and then try to give somebody an ultimatum? Then you was married to was he like the king or the president or whatever of Turks and Caicos?
The
And
prime minister of Turks and Caicos.
So you the prime minister's wife and you fucked that off. She don't do this shit well. She don't know how to play a role. So how's she gonna tell somebody else to play their role?
Well, I think she admitted earlier she was chasing after money. And you know, with money and power that comes you know, a different set of rules for those men. So you're not gonna be the main primary in that situation if those men, you know, want to do other things, because the main reason you was chasing after them is the main reason a lot of women chasing after them. So you have to fall back. But
I think that Gary Payton was a fan and she wasn't chasing after him, but a powerful man would never let her even get to a place where she would be comfortable with thinking that she gonna replace his wife or he not gonna go find a younger version of her.
Yeah, well, we don't know what GP was telling her either. It's a possibility GP could have been, you know, whispering sweet nothings in the ear about he was gonna leave his wife, or maybe he was fed up with his wife.
Oh man, if he did that, that's some real whole shit.
Yeah,
what's going on, bro?
Some niggas do that.
No, I get you. I understand that, but that's some whole shit. If see, to me, and I heard it in this space, I hate that I'm using the term from this space, but you're supposed to keep frame. Like, I think people don't understand that on here. Just because I said some flirty shit to somebody don't mean I'm finna lose frame, no.
Right.
I don't stop being a man because I flirted with you.
Right.
And you're not finna play with me like I'm some kind of, like, creative gonna say, okay, so your house is so when you sell your house, send me $100. No, I'm not a hoe. I see you $100 if I want to see you $100, but because my house is being sold, no, I'm not a hoe. I'm not sending you shit because my house is being sold. Keep your pussy. I'm not that interested. I've been alone for 8 years. I can go along with the rest of it for whatever. Yeah, I'm not a trick. I don't know nothing about tricking. I can't trick. I'm not a pimp. I don't want to pimp nobody, but I'm definitely not no fucking trick. I'm not giving you shit unless I feel like it. But you're not gonna blackmail me into some shit because you got a fucking vagina on you.
But see, that's
see, they don't understand. It's a fair exchange. Fair exchange ain't no robbery. If I decide to give you some of this wonderful dick, be appreciative. Don't make it seem like, oh, dick, oh, I'm disgusted by it. You got to give me something for me to even look at that thing.
But that's the dude's fault, because the dudes help seeded this mentality and what you see today. It was dudes that was like, I hate when I see dudes, when women just being able to be disrespectful to niggas and niggas just taking it and they kissing their ass. Like, I never did understand that, because I got a lot of respect for people.
Hey, 18th, and angry with you that you not accepting it.
Yeah.
Like Lord ADS came up here talking about he wanted to listen. Lord ADS came up here today and tried to say he apologized. I say, Lord ADS, I thought you knew me better than this. I'm not one of these niggas on here can't wait to tell a woman she's a bitch and you know she's masculine. I don't even talk about that shit. But if she's being so-called masculine and she's doing the most, I'm gonna respond to that quickly. But I'm not gonna stay there. Like I said. Most of these women in this space I've been knowing for like 4 years, 3 years, 2 years. I like Shanika. I like Chocolate. I like Sexy Red. I think they're cool women. Whatever way they want to live their life, they have the freedom to live their life. I'm not pressuring them about doing none of that shit. But You're not just finna dog walk me and just make up some shit and make me be like all of the men. I'm not like these niggas. I'm not stalking you on no panel. I don't give a fuck if I don't see you for months, years. When I see you again, what's up?
And that's the thing, man. I don't know, man. I don't know the games people like to play and different things like that. I've never been into playing games when it comes to stuff like that, but I've seen I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like I remember one time we was on Taz channel and Bomb was saying, you know what, Nice? I never seen you like really cuss a woman. I say, Bomb, I don't really like doing it. I feel uncomfortable doing it, but I know how to do it. And she was on there with Lady Charzay, I think that's her name. And she's like, it wouldn't look real if you did it. And I said, bitch, what the fuck you mean it wouldn't look real? If you fucking pissed me off, I went off on her and Bomb for like about minutes or whatever else. And it's like the chat was like, oh, look, now what's happening with Nightish? What did Bomb say? What? And then I stopped and I was like, I like Bomb. I don't know Charzay, but I'm just fucking around. But that's what y'all really want a nigga to be like that, though.
Yeah, I had to leave a chick alone one time because she purposely made me upset. And then she was like, because you always seem like you got a cool head and you don't get. And when she started doing that purposely, I was like, yeah, I don't play them fucking games. I don't play them games. You can go on about your business. Because when I'm upset, I'm upset. And I really want to get back at you to do something to touch your nerve the way that you didn't touch my nerves. So in order for me not to really, I don't like to play them games. I don't like the chase. All of that, like I tell people in a minute, just so they can understand my personality, because this is the best way that you can describe it. Look, I'm a boring ass nigga. I like doing boring shit. Boring, because that's some shit you can't really wrap your mind around, because usually boring shit is stable shit. It's not volatile. It's not chaotic. And because I know it's like certain ladies I done dealt with, chaotic means interesting. It means spontaneous, and dang, I ain't with all of that shit. Life too short. And when niggas get into chaotic shit, physical harm can come. Yeah, physical harm can come to people. So I ain't with none of that goofy ass shit. So I'm a boring ass nigga, and I like to plan ahead. I like to observe. If I'm in the area where I know it's about to be some volatile shit, I'm looking at who reaching for what, who got what. Of course, you got to do that no more because I ain't in that type of vibe, and I'm older. But I'm like I'm not trying to be none of that shit. I like smooth sailing shit, and that's just me.
No, that's not just you. You pretty much described me. My life is mundane. All I want to do is make sure I get my motherfucking bread, come home to my house, and if I want my woman to be just like, I'm a gentleman, I want her to be a gentlewoman. And anything that's like agitating her and got her out of her whatever else, I'm gonna either give her space or I'm gonna ask her them two questions I always ask: are you just venting, or do you want me to fix something? Same thing I used to say to my wife: are you just venting? You just want to let me hear it. Or do you want me to fix something? I got cousins and shit that be like, no, I don't want you to fix nothing. Because they know that's violence. You telling me to be violent.
Hey, shout out to Uncle
They know exactly what the fuck that means. What's up, Danner?
Shout out to Uncle Ism.
Yeah, we got Sir Ism up here saying we bachelorless men of YouTube.
Uncle Ism be trying to give me some game. I'll be soaking it up. Uncle Ism.
Now let's talk about Sir Ism for a minute. Nigga, you told me to go make all that pimp music for you. Then you didn't come over here and pay for it. Let's talk about your scrawny ass for a minute. Let's talk about the midgets of YouTube for a minute. Nigga, why you asked me to make that music and didn't come buy it? Let me see. Do I still got some of that Ism shit up here? Let me see. Ism full of shit.
That active and attractive that DJ produced.
From the town? That shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be town business, man. What's going on?
It's supposed to be. Let me see. I think I I got rid of that one song, but I think I got some ism shit to up here. Listen to some ism music for a minute. What up, the real Tyler Durden?
Slide through the night, engine hum low. Oakland breeze got the street lights glow. Palm on the wheel, mind on control. Heart kinda cold, but the vibe still slow. I don't say much, I just let it show. I move quiet, but I run the flow. Eyes on me when I step in the door. They don't know what I've been through before. Silk on the field, but the pressure real. Every smile got a blade concealed. Yeah, love get tricky, loyalty rare. Gotta read energy when they stare. I ain't chasing, I track instead. Keep it player while I dodge the feds. Late night calls got a different tone. That come through when she all alone. Late night feels, moving through the glow. Everything smooth, but you never know. Heart stay guarded, game stay cold. Soft on the touch, but the soul been froze. Drifting real slow. City whisper secrets I already know. Love feel good, but it come with a cost.
18.
Yeah, that's hard. That's I like that Bay Area snare.
Say make him some Bay player shit. I go make him a gang of Bay player shit.
Yeah, that shit hard right there.
OG baller.
I wanna be a man.
Yeah, as soon as I hear
with me
the
real
sounds right
quick.
there, I know that's the thing.
Neon lights, late night. You already know what it is. I wanna be a man. Let me show you how to do it. Slide through clean, got the game, my influence. Gold on my neck, soft talk, real fluent. You ain't never had to play a move like this, proven.
This shit was custom made for ism.
And shout out to Shicey Bum who's saying that I'm annoying and where's my wife. You know what, Shicey Bum? I got something for your ass. I'm a sick Royce on you. Sick Royce on you. We
already dealt with no, we ain't doing that. No,
I gotta utilize shit to my advantage.
No stalker creepy nigga shit. Nah. Nah, we ain't doing that. Nope. Leave my little sis alone. Nah, let her talk her shit. Nope.
Hey, Shicey Bum, Roy's gonna be looking for you in the daylight with a flashlight. All right, you better be smooth. You better be smooth. I'll pay a nice little penny.
Let's see.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, you know I don't condone that nice. I just had to mess with Shicey.
I know you messing with her. But I have to publicly say, hell no. Keep that nigga away from me. All pussy. The fuck? Let me see. Let me go back up in here. It was a main one. Let me find this song because I dropped it the other day. I'm gonna drop all this ism shit that I've been sitting here since he asked for that shit. Let's see. I be telling these people I custom make this shit for the individual. You from New York? I know the New York sounds.
Mm-hmm. You know hip hop.
Yeah. I know the Chicago sounds.
Well, you know what? But I'm gonna keep it real, like, cause I hate that Chicago is known for drill now, because that wasn't our original sound.
Yeah,
that was not our original sound. Like, you know, we had to do or die, Poe Pimpin', and of course, Common and other, like, we had that soulful sound. Now that
I kind of think that old Chicago shit I used to listen to sound kind of like the Bay in Detroit to me. It was a lot of like pimp type shit.
It was a lot of influence.
Player type shit.
Yeah, it was it was a lot of influence, even from because I told you my mother had the click game related when I was a kid. That's how I knew about E40. My mama had in a major way by E40 and all of that. That's how I knew about, you know, the Bay at a young age. I remember my uncle bumping Seagram and different shit like that back in the day. So
they don't know. They don't even know Seagram.
Yeah, yeah.
Rest in peace, Seagram. Seagram was from the village.
Yeah, he was from 6'9" Yeah, all of that stuff. And we get, with us being in the middle, we got influences from everywhere. But a lot of our influence particularly came from down south because with our lineage.
And check this out. The reason the Bay sound the way it sound is because we first generation Bay motherfuckers. My daddy is from Mississippi. My mama's from Arkansas. Most people my age, all our family is from the South.
Same thing. Like I'm second generation. Or I don't know if I'll say third generation because my grandparents and all of them was from Mississippi. My great grandma came from Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
That's where my mother's from, Pine Bluff.
So we like
my grandmother, my auntie, they from Pine Bluff.
And it took me a while to embrace it because as a kid, I used to look at Mississippi like they country, man. I don't want, because I looked at us more like New York. I was like, man, they country. I don't want like And then as I got older, I had a more of an appreciation because I used to hate going down south as a kid, man. They like, yeah, your ass going. I'm like, Mississippi. I don't want to go to no damn Mississippi.
We never went down south with my grandmother. Had a place in Madera. And I remember one time we went out there and my father shot a damn rabbit with a shotgun and then made me skin the rabbit when I was hella. I was like, I don't know about this. He gave me a pair of pliers and I had to rip all the fur off of the rabbit to get down to the meat. That wasn't fun.
Well, I tried to milk a cow down there in Mississippi, but I didn't like the smell and I almost threw up, so I stopped.
We did all of that, man. We used to go to them damn fairs. Have you ever been to the fairs where they had them jars where like the babies as heads is together and they had
like when I know what you're talking about, like the freak show. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the freak show. My father used to take me to some weird ass shit I'd have never tortured my kids with. That shit was a trip. Hello, Marty Marr. Hello, Buck 9mm.
Shout out to Buck, man. Shout out to Buck.
What's going on? Guess who?
But I remember
that was aggressive. Guess who?
I remember getting whooped with switches down there.
Yeah,
I was ready to come home after that. My grandma sis whooped me with a switch for playing in the sprinklers in my church clothes and everything. I was stuck with them. I ain't had no way to get back or nothing. I was like, oh no, I can't do this dirt road.
Yeah, that was our kind of norm. Child abuse was acceptable back then.
Yes, it was.
You have to go get your switch. Don't get one that's too skinny.
Yep.
Now, here's the thing about switches, extension cords, race car tracks. That shit break your skin.
Yeah.
I remember we get whooped and then we go take we had to take a bath and whatever else. And it just, the water turned pink because of blood. From even that big leather strap, them belts, that shit would break your skin, turn you black and blue. I remember being held at home from school until them bruises healed it up because they know they couldn't send me to school like that. Them teachers was going to call the authorities on your motherfucking ass. So yeah, shout out to the new kids that ain't never got a whooping that's out here shooting every motherfucker.
Yeah, y'all lucky. I think my generation was the last generation on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The government got involved. And I think the government knew they fucking kids was out of control. So let's take corporal punishment from parents so their kids can be out of control.
Yep. Because before they took it all away, I still remember kids getting ass whoopings at the school. Parents coming up there, some will whoop their ass in front of everybody, so I'm gonna take them to the bathroom.
And you know what's a trip, 18th? I used to be, this is just me. I never wanted to disappoint my grandmother.
That was me. Like when I got with my
disappoint my mother.
when I got around my father's mother, who she been in my life ever since I was a baby. But when I got around her, she did so much for me and gave me so much stuff. Like she would literally sit down, and I was used to getting beat, so she would sit down and talk to me and have conversations with me about why I should do things, tell me what's on her mind, how I feel. And I didn't want to disappoint my grandmother, which is why I'm so manable to this day, because I go outside and do shit. I go out, but when I came back in, I didn't want my grandmother to know about a lot of that shit or, disrespect my grandmother. Sometimes I did get a little bit out of control, but for the most part, I tried to be as respectful because she did so much for me and sacrificed.
Well, that's just the community that you come from.
Yeah.
That's what the community is. So, like, if somebody try to tell me about my son and whatever else, I'd be like, well, that's just the city that we in. We in a city full of not secret pimping, not secret prostitution, not secret dope selling, not secret shooting. That's like you a man then. But I remember all my because I knew my grandmothers and my great grandmothers. All my great grandmother Beatrice, my great grandmother Lucille, my grandmother Dolores, my grandmother Otis always used to sit down and talk with me.
Yeah, I got a chance to meet
conversations.
I got a chance to meet my great grandmother Elvira, which we called her Grandma Mama. I met her in Mississippi when I was a kid. That was my great grandmother. She was like, because my grandma sis was my great grandmother. That was my grandfather's mother, and his grandmother was Grandma Elvira, Grandma Mama. I got a chance to meet all of them. And of course, in my earlier years, I was raised by my grandma Emma, which we called Medea, who was from Birmingham, Alabama, who raised me. And while all of the young people in my house was running the streets, I was the first great grandchild. So she took care of me and looked out for me. All of that old school shit. Night is rice pudding, making rice pudding. The peach cobbler. Greens with ham hocks.
And none of this shit nowadays can compare to that. You had that memory food profile in your mind, the right amount of cinnamon, the right amount of nutmeg, the right amount of salt, the right amount of vanilla extract, real vanilla extract.
Yeah.
You got to know how to do that shit.
Biscuits with molasses.
And I cannot stand somebody with the you know what the lattice is? Where they had a dough that goes across like this.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Okay, so the peach cobbler, I like it with the lattice like my grandmother used to. But I've eaten so many peach cobblers where the crust don't be flaky. That shit be gummy and doughy. That's not the way grandma made it. The way grandma made it, you pushing peaches out the fucking way and just eat the crust.
That's back when they were still putting shortening in the dough.
Yeah. Lard and shortening, yeah. Say what you want to say, but that lard and shortening shit was the best shit.
Yeah, it was.
You always had that fucking Crisco pot.
I used to tell them that people wouldn't believe. I was like, y'all know Crisco used to come in a tub, right? This wasn't no oil.
Yeah.
It was a thick ass white lard that came in a tub that popped in the skillet when you used it.
Yeah. I've never had no good chicken outside of Crisco grease. Popeyes
or
is
fish,
cool, but it ain't my grandmother chicken.
Yeah, and all of that shit gone now, man. Like, and because at that time, just like in Oakland, it was still a lot of black stores and stuff here.
Mostly like everything.
We went and got our
Ways, Flint's, Everett Jones, all that shit was black on. All these liquor stores was black on. All this shit was black on.
We went and got our meat from more.
But if you've been up here, I told you we had the conversation about white flight first. Then we had the conversation about black flight. When I was younger, it was doctors and lawyers and teachers around us. The property taxes pay for the schools. The school's good. I don't know if people remember this, but originally 69th Village is older to me than 65th Village. When we lived in the village, that shit was nice. The grass was there. They had the little place in the center where you can get your basketballs and them little red balls we used to play dodgeball with. You get colored crayons and papers and all that other shit. They had that in the middle of there. They had a place that was like the welfare building in the front when I was younger. That shit was nice. I literally watched people destroy that shit over time. I remember when Rainbow Center was being built on Seminary and East 14th. That shit was nice when it first came. They tore that motherfucker up.
I remember
shit up.
As a kid, like my grandmother, she had already moved to the suburbs. And there was a suburb outside of Chicago called Calumet City. And she was like the second black family on her block. And when I would go out there to visit as a kid, this was like 93, 94. I still remember that was, to be honest, that was really my first time being around seeing white folks because, you know, Chicago was real segregated. So I used to, I was like, dang, they got white people, they walking at night holding hands and all types of stuff. And I saw that suburb slowly change. And it's because it was still etched in my mind that it was a suburb from when I was a kid. But when I went out there and I moved there as a teenager, then we still had some white families on the block, and then they slowly started moving. And then they started giving Section 8 vouchers out here because at that time, Cabrini Green was getting torn down. And a lot of the projects was getting torn down. So they was getting Section 8 vouchers out in this suburb. And I saw that shit slowly change. And it got worse and worse. Now, it used to be well kept. Now it's potholes. They got police cameras up there. You know, the typical strip mall shit, beauty supply stores, liquor stores. I saw that shit slowly change. And because I thought I was wrong, I'm like, man, this is the damn suburb. I was running to people. No, I'm from the Robert Taylors. I was like, you from the how the hell you make it all the way out here? No, I'm from the Loden Homes. I was like, damn, man, all these project niggas moving out here now. And then slowly but surely it started getting
when that happens,
worse.
When that happens, they say there goes the neighborhood.
Yep. And it started getting all of the resources was gone. It was I remember hearing like, damn, it's really been it's really homicides out here and all. I'm like, God damn, what the hell going on? And
when I was younger, I wasn't conscious of how violent the city was, but I saw black flight in like 79. Not black flight, white flight. White folks left in 79. The black folks left in like right after the crack epidemic, so like 86. Because they didn't want to be around the crack stuff.
My grand, like I had,
they moved into Montclair and the Oakland Hills and into gated communities.
I had conversations with my grandmother about that, right? Because my grandmother, she lived in the area where I partially grew up at on 70. Like when she first bought her a building over there on 78th and Paulina, she bought it from a retired police officer that was a white person. And he told her when he sold her the building, if you have any problem with these people around here, you just tell me and I'll handle it. Because they was marching up and down 79th and Damon and marching up and down 79th and Ashland, saying how they didn't want black people in their area. That was in the 60s, but when she bought that home, like it was a 2-flat brick, red burgundy-ish brick building. That was the building my father was raised in, or I was partially raised in. She owned the building. But me and her had a conversation because I had to tell her she was always working so much, so she wasn't paying attention. I was like, Grandma, the area was changing. You just didn't know because you was too busy working and trying to handle stuff. Crack was coming in there. A lot of shit was changing. Gangs was coming in there. So you didn't understand. And you know, the area that was nice to her in her generation, that was completely different from my generation. My generation, it was known as Killer Ward. And then she moved. From that point, she moved to Calumet City to get my father from out of there.
I will say this. We have a responsibility as men to create communities that we want. And I think men dropped the ball. They didn't want to do that shit no more. I got a picture I just pulled up today with my little brother and his father. His father's name was Charles. Charles was about their business. We got to take our lives more seriously outside of the women.
Mm-hmm.
But the community itself, it's our responsibility to shape the community and make it be what it's supposed to be. So that's why I look at people like the Black Panthers, the Nation of Islam, the Hebrew Israelites, and all the different people, and how they focus on community and family, making sure men is up to par and whatever else. Like, I look at myself and remember the young men, I'd be like, damn, nigga, how did you get that lazy? But it wasn't a lazy thing. I just got tired because everything in life earlier was all hard. I remember just working out a lot and push-ups a lot and dips a lot and all. People used to be like, why are you working out so much? Because I was always fighting.
Mm-hmm.
But once I stopped fighting, I was like, I'm like Adrian Broner pretty much in that sense, because that nigga don't want to fight no more.
Nah, he done. He don't really.
They in a whole gym. That nigga don't even want to do push-ups and burpees. That nigga just eating popsicles and waiting for the next bitches to come around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but now let me respond to this. When you have your fried green tomatoes, because I haven't had no great fried green tomatoes since my grandmother, you got to have it with hot water cornbread.
Mm.
Fried green tomatoes, hot water cornbread, and she used to make this fish called bluegill.
I remember bluegill.
Fry that motherfucker. You eat the tail, you can eat the fin, all of it. Just
you know what fish you had to eat if you was broke? Oh Lord, I hated that fish. Goddamn buffalo fish. With all of them bones and god damn. I'm like,
I used to be able to eat catfish when I was younger, but this is the power that my wife had over me. She said, baby, it tastes like dirt. I never tasted the dirt until she said that. Once I taste the seafloor, I cannot eat catfish no more.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love catfish nugget. I used to make with the damn pancake batter and season it up and whatever, so it tastes kind of sweet. Put a little cornmeal in to make it. I used to love catfish. I cannot eat that shit no more. I don't even attempt to buy catfish.
What about
orange roughy? I like crappie. I like bluegill. I like sole. I like bass.
Mm-hmm.
I like cod.
Yeah.
All them other fishes, I'm cool.
I got you. Yeah. What about snapper?
Snapper's a little dry, but I love snapper.
Okay.
Snapper is real filling. It's real. It's a thick fish and it ain't no bones you got to worry about like that. Now,
yeah.
I like trout too, but it's a gang of bones you got to deal with.
Yeah. Trout got a lot of bones too. But yeah, I still remember salmon croquettes.
I'm not even a salmon guy. Salmon croquettes. That's iffy with me. Again, the best salmon croquette I ever had was my grandmother's salmon croquette.
Yeah, mine.
I don't know how to make the recipe like she made it.
I don't know. All I know is she used to use canned salmon that all the black folks used to buy.
Yeah. They would use salmon and this other thing. What is it called? What's the other shit called? It's not salmon. It's because they used to mix the salmon with this. What was that other fish? It's in a can too.
I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember the name.
Is it mackerel?
I think it was mackerel.
They mix salmon and mackerel with the onions and whatever else. I used to let it.
Onions.
I just don't know how to make it.
Onion, bell pepper, seasoning salt, mustard.
Yeah. For
binder and cornmeal and some other shit.
Yellowfin tuna. I do like tuna also, because for a minute I was eating sushi around here. So I was eating, but see, then sometimes they don't do that sushi right. Your ass to be sick. But I was eating sushi around this bitch. California rolls, yellowfin.
Can you get cooked sushi, right? You can get cooked sushi.
You can, but I like it the raw way.
Okay, I'll eat some cooked sushi.
What was that thing? What is that fucking fish? What the puffer fish? It's good, but you got to know how to clean it because it'll poison you. It'll get you up out of here. And they got another one. They got a few fish that's poisonous if you don't do them right. That these Asian people like.
Also said if that's not made right, you will be up out of here for real.
Yeah,
for real.
yeah. But yeah, I was on my raw shit for a minute. Like for the longest in my life, I used to always say, I want my steak cooked where there ain't no pink in it. That's the worst way to eat steak.
But you know what? Here's the reason why black folks do that. And I didn't know until I actually saw a video on that. And that comes from us being served a lot of meat that was spoiled and rotten and having to cook it well done to disguise the taste. And that's just something that's been passed down generation after generation, because I'm the same way. I used to want my meat well done. And if it was pink in it, I'm like, this ain't cooked. This is raw. And I didn't know no better, because that's the way that it was passed down to me. You know.
So yeah, I would never say well done because that's cooked too far.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have medium rare, then you have medium well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm more so the medium well.
I'm the medium well.
Rare and whatever else. So yeah. I don't cook that steak to death.
Yeah, I'm a medium well guy.
Like my shit on the smoker. Cook that shit on the grill.
Yeah. And you know what, Night? I got 2 grills here and I ain't pulled them out and did nothing with them.
You only got 2? Right in front of me, I got a barrel. In the back of me, I got a cowboy grill, you know, the one you can adjust and rotisserie and do all that. And then right here, I got a smoker. It's a barrel that's like this. And I was about to buy me that damn egg.
The green egg. I've been looking at that. I want that low key. I ain't even gonna lie. But the other day too, we had a bad thunderstorm, like a tornado type of thunderstorm.
In Chicago?
Yeah.
In Chicago?
Yep. My power was out for 2 days.
How are you talking on here then?
I was charging my phone in the car. I got internet from my cell phone company, but my Wi-Fi and all of that stuff was out. Like I ran, like when I got in the crib and seen that the lights wasn't working, man, I was running to that freezer like I was trying to toss away dope, because I had a lot of wild caught salmon in there. And I'm like, man, my salmon.
You don't got a generator?
Huh?
You don't got a solar power generator?
I ain't got no generator. I gotta get one.
You gotta buy you a solar power generator and some extension cords.
Yeah, I got some extension cords. I just ain't
like when we had that kind of situation in my last house, I was like, okay, but I didn't have a solar one. I had a gas one. That motherfucker loud as fuck too.
And
so
then I didn't get
yeah, and go hook them. I'm definitely hooking up the refrigerators. I'm not finna let my food go bad.
Yeah. I ran because I had to go get ice too, because I put it all in my deep freezer. But I
and you put your extension cord to your deep freezer, because people from the South always have a deep freezer.
I swear. Hey, and it was passed down to me too. That's why I say
you got the stand-up one, or do you got the flat one like this?
I got the flat one.
Yeah, the flat one.
Yeah. And it was passed down to
whenever I went to my grandmother's house, she had 2 of them flat ones, and she would buy meat packages. It would just be it would be labeled and it got the date on it.
Yep.
Turkey necks, turkey wings.
Yep. Ground turkey.
Yeah.
Hey, what was with older Southern folks? Oh, I'm gonna make some great Northern beans with that ground turkey.
I like Northerns. That's one of my favorite beans. I like Northerns, black eyed peas, black beans, and what's my other favorite one? Northerns, black eyed peas, black beans, and split peas. I like them.
And you know what's funny, because I appreciated that so much. I used to be telling my grandma, I'm like, y'all so damn country. Y'all are country.
Yeah, I love.
I appreciate it. You know?
I love country people.
Yeah.
and listen, my favorite singers is all country people. I love Chaka Khan. I love Patti LaBelle.
Yep.
It's some of it. I like Erykah Badu. It's something about Southern people, the way they sing and the things that they say. They're just, it's different. I'd hate to say this because I do this too, but it's, people that ain't from the South, they just sound too proper.
Yeah. But you know what? I used to didn't hear it, man, because like our accent up here.
Yes, so I'm from California, so I don't hear it either. But whenever I talk to my cousins from Mississippi, or I talk to somebody from Arkansas, or I talk to anybody from the country, they say, you talk just like, you sound just like. I'll be like, oh, what you mean? You sound hella. And this is the thing that cracked me up one time. I was like, y'all gangsters are hella proper. I'm like, what you mean by that? Nigga be a driller and be out here, you know, and you are, and I am. Why y'all sound so proper? Like y'all schools must be the shit. Shit. Our schools are trash. It's just the way Californians talk.
I was so messed up.
And then when I told the chick I like avocados, she said, "Oh shit,
yeah, I love avocados too. I love avocado." And I was so messed up, like because I had messed up when I got back to my house. Because I saw it was power off, the street lights was flicking red and all of that. I made it back to my crib, but I didn't think to get no gas. So when it came time for me to get, and I was almost on E, when it came time for me to go get some ice and all of that, I was riding around this whole area. All of the gas stations were shut down. They was like, "No, we out of power." I had to go all the way across Indiana to go get some gas. I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to make it across Indiana.
Here goes some other country shit. Let me see if you know this. My country family members had a barrel.
Mm-hmm.
You know the big ass barrels.
Yeah,
like my grill is made out of.
Yeah,
with gas in it. When the gas is cheap, they that bitch up.
And you do what they just poured in that red.
They
can.
funnel it. And they get a bucket, a gas thing, and pour that shit in there and put it in their car. Yes. They was very prepared for some. Hey, listen, if some shit pop off, all y'all Southern family members gonna live longer than you city members.
Yeah, they are. They are.
They got the weapons.
Yeah,
they got the generators. They got the deep freezers. Don't let the motherfuckers be doing taxidermy and all that other shit.
Yeah, for sure. And the motherfuckers eat raccoons and shit.
Yeah, roadkill. If they hit that motherfucker, they finna come home and skin that bitch and make some coon stew.
I remember one of my peoples from Mississippi was up here.
Wait. Let me say this. Go to a channel called Country Style.
Oh, I watched them. The Fennels.
Yeah. You know, them niggas eating snake, bear, raccoon, whatever.
Yeah, one of my relatives came up here and he was visiting, and I was like, damn, man, I just passed. Somebody hit the fuck out this deer down here over at that Forces. Or he like, cuz you ain't pick it up. You ain't check to see if it was warm. I was like, hell no, what the fuck I look like?
Pick that motherfucker up and throw that bitch on the back of their motherfucking truck bed and take it home and get to separating that bitch up and throw him in the deep freezer. They ain't fucking around.
Yeah, they sure ain't. They
bring that motherfucker upside down. Season that motherfucker right. And if they don't tell you, you don't know what the fuck you eat.
You don't know that you eating deer.
Deer.
Some of them they'll soak it in
rabbit.
They'll soak that shit in apple cider vinegar.
Let me see. I ate gator before. I had some venison, I think. I've had some I know I had rabbit. I'm trying to remember if I ever had frog, but I've had a bunch of different shit. When I was younger, I really didn't mess with the calamari and whatever else, but I even eat octopus and shit. My taste buds have changed.
Yeah. Oh, I eat some octopus. I try some octopus, especially if it's like grilled and all of that. Yeah. I tried some octopus.
I was frying the shit.
Okay.
Fried octopus and mussels and clams, and because I made remember I made that paella, right?
Yeah.
So after I made the paella, I was just thinking about the different seafoods. Because when I was younger, I did not mess with I ate it because we used to eat a squid.
Mm-hmm.
And the head, because they would fry the whole squid, the whole bubble head, the tails and everything, right? When you eat the head, it would bust.
Oh, hell no.
I said, I don't ever want this shit no more. I'm cool. What the fuck was that? My father went to KDIA Bay and it was me, him, his wife, brother. What's his dude's name? And we was catching fish we never really recognized before. And he caught a motherfucking sunfish. A sunfish don't have no meat in it. It's just all some kind of gelatinous type of shit inside. We try to eat that. That shit was unedible. What's going on, the brother of a certain age? That shit was unedible, but we did it.
Being with my motherfucking cousin, they had one of their partners when we was down there Mississippi. These motherfuckers go swimming in a pond. I mean, they go to this pond and they decide to eat.
You know what a man-made pond is, right?
Yeah, it means it was made by man.
My grandmother had a place in Madeira where they dug this big ass ditch, and they said this is gonna be a pond, our own personal pond. They dug a big ass ditch. We swam in that filthy shit.
That's crazy, yeah. That's crazy.
To be honest, Temescal in Oakland, up there in the damn hills and shit. I remember swimming that shit, opened my eyes. It was them, you know, the little plastic things that hold 6 packs of beer.
Yeah.
We saw them shits in the water. We saw the little tabs, the little metal
shit
tabs
that the fish get caught in.
Oh, yeah. We saw all that shit in the water. That water was murky than the motherfucker and full of jellyfish.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Ain't nobody gets stung.
So that's some of the most disgusting shit. But yeah, I swam in Temescal with the jellyfish and the plastic shit and all the cans with my eyes open. That water was murky, but you could see that's one of the filthiest places I've ever been to. Temescal. And we would be going out there when it would be burning the fuck up.
Oh,
I'm walking in the sand is burning your feet.
Oh wow.
You definitely gonna get in the pool because it's like 103. But yeah, I never went to Temescal as an adult because of my Temescal was some bullshit. Madeira was some bullshit. That fucking lake, man-made lake they made. And you know, I just saw what's the name do this. Boosie. You see, Boosie did the same shit where he dug this big ass thing out to where he can make his man-made lake.
Yeah. And then he gonna fish. He gonna fish.
Yeah, he put the fish. Yeah.
He doing that all on his he down there in Georgia too. He doing all
Shout out to all them niggas that figured out some kind of way to make. Shout out to Boosie. Shout out to fucking what's your boy name? Sauce Walker.
Yeah.
Them niggas say, I'm coming to your city. You got 5 G's or better, we can do something.
Yeah.
5 G's, I give you a verse. 10 G, 20 G's, I give you the verse. We do the video and all of this shit. That nigga's brilliant. Yeah. That's the chilling circuit.
Yeah. So he don't need no money on it. He know he'll never be mainstream.
Yeah, and that's the chilling circuit. That's when you work with your people.
And Gucci did the same thing until he became mainstream. I think a lot of people
got
forget
so many
that.
Days now. Gucci ain't finna show up at your house.
Yeah, but in the beginning when he was dropping all of them hood mixtapes,
when he was on the lean,
yeah.
Fat Gucci coming to your house, coming to your neighborhood.
No, not Slim
Rich Gucci, skinny Gucci, after prison Gucci, clone Gucci. Yeah, he ain't coming to you, especially after what just happened with him and fucking You're not gonna come to y'all hood and let y'all niggas rob him. Gucci got shot, I believe, in Texas, and the nigga still popping up.
Yep, he got shot in Dallas. Yeah. Gotta give them props on that. Hey, you know what they stopped making? I had to grab me a couple just to take it back to the 80s on them. Nightish. They ain't producing Fila no more. So I saw online. No, they're not making them in America no more. Nah, so I had to get me some Fila tracksuits.
Listen. Let me tell you my 2 favorite shoes when I was younger. The green Fila leather and the Dookie Brown Fila. Yeah. That was my 2 favorite when I was younger.
Yeah.
I would have a triple fat goose with the satin. It's the same kind of dookie brown or the green, and it was like a deep green. It wasn't no like
like a forest green.
Yeah, forest green, that kind of green with the the white. I was in love with. I had the Fila shorts. I had the Fila short sets. I was in love with Fila for a minute.
Yeah, now Fila was the shit coming up. People forget that era, man. Because today people got short memories. It was Fila.
But that's the era of Sergio Tacchini and Diodora and Saucony and it was so much shit back then, man.
Yeah.
What's going on, Sigma boy? So what was the other ones? It was Saucony. It was a damn
and all the athletes had.
It was called the Americans. The American Converse. They was white, red, white, and blue. But the shoe, the majority of the shoe was white.
Sigma said, "Don't nobody talk about K-Swiss no more," and he's right. I ain't heard about
we used to mess with K-Swiss too.
How
until they said the Klan was associated with it. We used to mess with British Knights until they said the Klan was associated with it.
They said Troop. Same thing about Troop.
MC Hammer brought us Troop. We was trooped out for a minute. We was trooped out for a minute.
All of the
look at Hammer.
The starter jacket, the pullovers.
Yeah. I was saying to somebody the other day, do you remember the Patrick Ewing sweatsuit and shoes?
I remember the shoes. I don't remember the sweatsuit.
Man, the sweatsuit was bad than a motherfucker. It had like a little short cape for the collar, and they had the multi-colorways. That shit was fire. I'm broke now. I'm gonna just stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to. But yeah, all that shit.
But you know what's crazy that somebody pointed out on Instagram and they was not lying. They was like, no matter whether you was in Oakland, Chicago, Detroit, Baltimore, everybody had that one random. It was somebody in your hood that had that one random Hornets starter jacket pullover. And I was like, he was not a Charlotte Hornets fan.
You getting robbed for that. You getting robbed for pretty much all starters and all Jordans.
Yeah, in the early 90s, yes. That was a real big thing. That was a real big thing back then. I knew somebody around our way. And at that time we was living over there in Terrortown over there in G. Herbo's neighborhood, what is now his neighborhood today, but he wasn't even born then. But it was a dude on my block. They followed him around the corner, robbed him. He had a Bulls pullover and the Jordan 11s, the ones with the shiny patent leather on there, and the black and red ones, and the Bulls pullover, black, red, and white one. They robbed him for that, and they shot him anyway. He gave up the stuff, and they still shot him, man. Luckily he survived though, because they grabbed the stuff, and as the dude was turning to run away, he just turned around and popped him, hit him in the shoulder. He ran all the way. He ran to his house barefoot. Ran to the block.
I remember being poor when the starter shit was out. So they had this starter that was just the nylon and it had no pad and nothing else. Me, my big brother, my little brother all got the same coat. It came from this place called Hard Puts. It was white. It was super thin. It wasn't like the real starters with the little cushion in it, layers, whatever. And the other thing that we used to have back in the day, we used to have something called derbies. And then Derby had a knockoff called Chalk Line. Well, we had the real derbies because inside the real derbies, the lining was gold and black fleur-de-lis. The chalk line, the inside the lining was white. So people would always try to, motherfuckers was fighting behind this shit. Nigga, there ain't no real derby. That's a chalk line, nigga. I remember people fighting behind if you had a real derby or not. And the chalk line looked just like the derby. So, my older mind now, I would have wore the fucking chalk line. But yeah, we actually had the real derbies. Motherfuckers was fighting behind all kind of dumb shit back then. We had the jelly beans niggas was wearing. We had the color crayons. Jelly bean is like a plastic shoe they sell in a bin. They had the root beer color. They had the blue. They had all the color. They had the clear ones that look like this clear plastic. Motherfuckers, man. When I think about all the dumb shit black, I don't know if you wasn't here. The beginning of the show, we was looking at Mr. Fantastic talking to, you know who Pastor Manning is?
Yes, I'm familiar with Pastor Manning.
Fantastic was talking to Pastor Manning. My goodness, the shit that niggas spend money on.
Yeah.
When I listen to Pastor Manning, even though he's famous for saying, you niggas is crazy. That man, right? Hey, man, I can't disagree with no more. Black people are fucked up. When I remember now in my head listening to Self-Destruction, in the beginning of Self-Destruction, he said, we have a real problem. That shit is real now.
Yeah.
Even though it probably was real then, I just wasn't paying attention to it because I was in it.
Yeah.
But now that I'm not in it no more, I'm not doing whatever, I be looking at the shit and I be like, you niggas is really just deleting each other out.
When I look at and I hate to say this because I really hate to say this. As a kid, when we left, when I left the Killerwood area and we moved further down 79th Street, because 79th Street, like every 4 streets in Chicago is a major street. So they cross east and west on the south side, from the southeast side to the southwest side. And that's, you got your 79th Street, 75th Street, 71st Street, 67th Street, 63rd, 59th, like they go like that. So we moved further down 79th Street from Auburn Gresham into the Ashburn neighborhood. And that was a neighborhood that was mixed. It still has some white folks over there. Like they was like Irish white folks or whatever, black people, because we wasn't far from the black area, Hispanics. And I'm ashamed to say that when I first saw their family structure, I was like, man, y'all, like, that's when I started noticing that shit wasn't right in my family. Because before then, it was just normal. Motherfuckers arguing, motherfuckers fighting over petty shit.
It's not the same no more. Yeah. And I can see all the fractures. What's going on, the Broke Genius? But I remember being younger and we had multi-generational homes. That was regular. I don't see that no more.
No. I don't even see.
It was my grandmother. It was my grandmother, my mother, my 2 brothers, my uncle, his wife, and his kid all lived in the same house. That works. So in here, in my house, if I could have got that kind of dynamic, but I'm the old person now. But yeah, we had multi-generationals up there, and wasn't nobody tripping.
Yeah, all of the fighting over petty shit. Motherfuckers shorted me for this money. They went and got this work and shorted me for this. And who stole my $20? Who taking all of the toilet tissue out the back? It was all types of goofy shit that people was fighting. I was like, yeah, this shit. Yeah, this ain't. I didn't realize it wasn't normal until I started getting around other. I was like, yeah, this shit ain't fucking normal, man. This shit is not normal. And then I thought once I got away.
Let me talk about this right here, because people be trying to protect creative solutions. Creative always have come over here. I don't even think she'd be staying here, but she always come over here and say something to me. Is she just fucking with me?
What happened? Wait, what happened between you and Creative? Creative a sweetheart. What happened between you?
I don't know, but one day she said, "Not just like me to cuss him out and don't nobody cuss me out in real life, Creative. Ain't no woman disrespecting me in real life."
Where's Creative at? She in the chat.
She was in there earlier. And if I'm violating her or doing whatever shit y'all be saying I'm doing, why is she coming over here speaking to me?
No,
even Chocolate was in the chat earlier.
Shout out to Creative.
Creative and Chocolate both was here. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. They on that bullshit. If I'm this predator or creepy old man or whatever this shit is y'all be saying, why y'all be coming and saying hi to me? Make it make sense. Chocolate gonna come over and say, oh, Nightish, hi. But shout out to them people. Let's get back to Lisa Ray Scanlon says.
Yeah, go right ahead, Nightish.
We didn't talk about Oakland. We didn't talk about the food we like. We didn't talk about our grandparents and white flight and black flight and all this other shit when it really boils down to what's going on with these niggas. Gary Payton is from the town. I was going to McClymonds when Gary Payton was around there fucking with Hook. I was at McClymonds when Hook was there. Hook was jumping over cars and shit. Then he started fucking with that fucking cocaine. And he never was the same. Kept going to the pen, never got into the major leagues. But Hook is a basketball legend in Oakland. Look him up. Hook from Oakland, basketball. Put that in YouTube. You'll see him.
All right, I'm going to look that up.
Gary Payton, that was Gary Payton, big homie when it comes to basketball.
Nia Long and the comedian Samore. Did y'all know they sisters?
Yeah, I knew that.
Do y'all know?
I knew that too. They don't fuck with each other at all, though. They are sisters, but they don't fuck with each other. Period.
Oh, Nia Long and Samore, the comedian, are sisters. That's a whole fact. And they don't even speak on each other. That's a fact. I can bring it up if y'all want me to. They are sisters. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, you knew Dr. Quantum? I ain't know that shit. I didn't know that shit.
Go. But Monique Payton did not play by those rules. She refused to leave. She refused to be moved. And that decision completely changed the dynamic because now, instead of Gary riding off into the sunset with Lisa Ray the way she may have envisioned you, had a full-blown war between Monique and Lisa Ray.
Yeah, I ain't hear about that till like yesterday, I think.
That spilled out into public spaces, and it got physical. According to sources, things got so heated that Monique and Lisa Ray ended up at the same basketball game, and when they came...
Wait a minute, that's foul. You got Lisa Ray and your wife in the picture together? Let me go back on mute. Give me a second, y'all. We'll let it play.
Face-to-face, Monique reportedly lost it. Word is that she beat the taste out of Lisa Ray's mouth right there, and it...
Woo! Whooped her. God damn.
Got him.
Damn. What's up, Rilla?
Literally took multiple people to get between them before the situation escalated any further. Let's sit with that image for a moment. You've got one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood getting handled at a basketball game because she went to a woman's home and announced she'd been sleeping.
She whooped on her, man. Monique said, bitch, I don't give a fuck who you is, bitch. Yeah. Now look at this motherfucker, Shiesty Bomb. She said Lisa was never pretty to me. I be damn. Yeah, who got the tape, Walter? Who got the tape, Walter?
With her husband. Monique was not for the games, not even a little bit. Now here's where the story really twists, because you would think that after all of that, after the bills Gary paid, after the Range Rover, after the scandal, after the physical altercation, Gary and Lisa Ray would have either cemented their relationship or blown up entirely. But what actually happened was something in between. And what Gary Payton did next is the part nobody really talks about. All right, this is the part the internet keeps skipping over. Everyone talks about Gary paying Lisa Ray's bills. Everyone talks about Monique refusing to leave. Everyone talks about the basketball game incident. But what nobody focuses on is the timeline of what was happening on Lisa Ray's end while all of this was unfolding. Because while Gary Payton was out here burning his marriage to the ground, Lisa Ray was not sitting at home, waiting for him to finalize anything. She was moving quietly, strategically, but moving. And the man she was moving toward, Michael McKeesick, the future prime minister of Turks and Caicos. Now think about what...
You got all these high value ass low lives and you still can't get it. Ain't that a bitch? God damn.
She got bored. Fuck Michael McKeesick. She got bored. Then she said the dude was fucking what's dude name? Oh shit, the actor that be with Will Smith a lot. She said that the prime minister was fucking dude. What's dude name? Light-skinned cat. Shit. Give me a second. Let me go find it.
Talking about Dwayne Martin.
Is that his name, Dwayne Martin? Yeah, she said he was fucking Dwayne Martin.
And I think that was a fucking lie. I think she was just upset. Dwayne Martin and him became best friends, and I think Lisa introduced them first. What I think what was going on is both of them was fucking with broads together.
Yeah, that's him, Dwayne Martin. That's exactly him. Yeah.
They was both messing with different.
They
women
say
together.
that nigga sweeter than bear meat.
I don't believe that. If it was, something would have been came out by now.
Then it has. They say he was fucking Will Smith too.
People be lying, Nighties. I can't be believing all of that shit, man.
I'm not saying I believe it. Allegedly, he was fucking Lisa Ray's husband and Will Smith.
What I think happened was that because Lisa Ray introduced her and Dwayne Martin was real tight, and Lisa Ray and he started hanging out with her husband, and I think him and her husband was getting women together. They was getting other different women, and that's what pissed.
Oh, you thought
Lisa
they were
Ray off.
player partners?
Yeah, they was player partners. They was picking up bras together, and with him being real close to Lisa was like, how the fuck can you do that? You was my friend. I introduced you to him, and you with him while he cheating on me, and you cheating on Tisha Campbell.
So that's two violations, Lisa Ray. Fucking with Gary Payton's wife, and then you in a picture with her, and then you try to like press him to give him a fucking ultimatum, and now you gonna say the man that's the leader of Turks and Caicos is fucking that's a lot of messy shit.
Yeah.
Rapid. Let me say this to you, brother. I don't believe shit. Let me say that. While I believe in everything, let me explain that to you. I don't think it's far-fetched that it's aliens. I don't think it's far-fetched that it's ghosts. I don't think it's far-fetched that it's demons. I don't think it's far. Listen, we looking at shit in front of our face. Do you see that Adrian Bronner and Dean the Great is doing humiliation rituals? Do you not see that motherfuckers is selling a soul in front of you? What's that thing called that look like a ram? Is it Barthamus? Whatever that shit that Snoop Dogg is around his neck now, talking about that's a goat. These niggas, they show Kaisa not doing the devil's dance. I don't think that's far-fetched. You motherfuckers is conjurers, you devil worshipers, and all this other shit. Me, I'm just, even knowing all of this shit, I just don't believe. Ultimately, you should believe none of that shit. Just have a good heart and try to be a good person. Like, people be talking a lot of Bible shit to me, and I be looking at that Bible. That Bible got a lot of weird shit in it too. Nephilims and what's in Ezekiel's wheel, and they be describing shit that sound like alien shit. That Jesus went out into the desert and went up to the tabernacle. The tabernacle was always in the sky. Was he going to a spaceship that was hidden behind clouds? It's all kind of weird shit. I don't know. I'm just a mere human being. But I think all that shit is possible. But if it's been reported, I'm saying allegedly. That don't mean it's a fact. But are you telling me when I was younger and I heard that shit was called Holly weird, is Holly normal now? I was listening to them talk about Kevin Hart the other day. Kevin Hart is a fucking industry plant. I don't know why the fuck y'all don't get that. The first time I saw Kevin Hart, he had a TV show already. And Faison Love was his brother and all this other shit. That you don't come out of nowhere and got a TV show. The nigga been in trillions of movies and he not really acting wise talented. That nigga does slapstick physical comedy. It's embarrassing. What's going on, Dragonfly Jones, cousin? The kind of comedy that Kevin Hart does, that shit is embarrassing. Now, don't get me wrong. I like at least 3 specials that Kevin got. My favorite, and I got 2 movies that Kevin got that I think is fire. The one where Wesley Snipes is his brother and Wesley set up Kevin, that's fire. And then that one with him and Sam Jackson, Taraji P. Henson about the Muhammad Ali fight, that's fire. But other than that, all that other shit, Jumanji and all that other shit, that shit is bullshit. I say the same thing when it comes to movies, when it comes to fucking Tracy Morgan too. Tracy Morgan been in a lot of bullshit. I like some of his stand-ups. Let me think about movie. I like the Real OG, that TV show he had.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
I like the Real OG. I like that. My favorite TV show to date, though, is Everybody Hates Chris. It ain't shit, even though I love Good Times, ain't shit can fuck with Everybody Hates Chris. Maybe the Boondocks. Boondocks.
Oh, the Boondocks, definitely. The Boondocks had me on the floor.
The Boondocks, that shit is fire.
Yeah.
The R. Kelly episode, the episode when they had fucking Charlie Murphy. Who was the other? They had the white boys, but he had Charlie Murphy voice.
It was there, Samuel L. Jackson.
And Sam Jackson. Man, listen. They need to make a real Boondocks movie. I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, Aaron McGruder did his thing.
What's the nigga name that be rapping? They got that baby, that Estelle song, American Boy, but he a drill rapper. I think his name is some Chief something. That nigga look just like the Boondock character.
Dang, I don't know who you're talking about.
I just want to dance, baby. What's that little nigga?
You talking about he looked like Thugnificent?
No, he don't look like Thugnificent. He look like Huey. Let me see. Ghetto Love Story, I think is the name of the song. Ghetto Love Story.
Hey, I'll be back nightish. I got a phone.
All right. Love Story. Yeah, I just wanted to come and hang out with y'all in the daytime. His name is Baby Chief Dolt. The song is called Ghetto Love Story. That little, let me show you him. Let me show y'all him right quick. He looked like Huey from the Boondocks. Let me drop this down right quick. Stop the cam. Bring this up. I'm probably finna pop on some people's shows today. I feel good. I got a little bit of energy. Here we go right here. Tell me this little nigga don't look like a Boondocks character. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Right here. Okay, let me see full screening. Can I full screen it? Matter of fact, let me just snatch his name up. Baby Chief Do It. That's his name. Copy this right quick. Get a bigger picture so y'all can see him. That nigga look like Huey. Let him play in a real Boondocks movie. Get that out the way. And let me see. Oh, here we go. We'll just mute it up so you can hear the sound. Can y'all see him? The nigga rapping right there. He don't look like Huey. Put that nigga in the movie. I am Queen Tori. Hello, Queen Tori. We was talking about Lisa Ray and her, you know, whatever. We was talking about Shanika calling me a pervert and all of that shit. Last night, you know, they was talking, you know, over there at Creative and Chocolate. We was talking about them. But you know what I'm gonna do, y'all? I appreciate y'all. I usually do like 3 hours. We at the 4-hour mark. I always tell y'all the same thing, like Russell Simmons at the end of Def Jam. Y'all know what I want y'all to do. Be great.